We got YouTube. We got it going. For BlizzCon? Fuck yeah. Decay, fell card, life tap. Do I have an Adestro my slots? No. Okay. So how do I play Destro? Conflagrate. How do I play this? Setting up a Destro spec for Sourfang. And I do not know how to set this up. So let me figure this out. How do I play this? Is that it? Is it? I think I'm right. Incinerate, Conflagrate. Oh god, he wants to summon me. I am not ready. Get some tunes going. Oh, not that song. Nope. That is not DMCA free for YouTube. Unfortunately. What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? Thursday night. Okay, so I think I am good on Destro. How do I play Destro? Chaos Bolt, Conflagrate, Shadow Fury. I'm just totally gonna play this like shit. No longer consumes Immolate or Shadow Flame. Oh, I need the stun. Shadow Fury, that's important. That's kind of like the whole point. Cool. All right. We ready, I think. All right. I have my dinner in front of me, so I am going to hide my camera for a second while I eat that, or at least attempt to. Is that okay? That's the wrong button. There we go. I ran out of time in between the Noda raid and today to eat, so unfortunately I have to do that right now. But it should be a nice chill raid. Get some food.
Yeah, like basically.
That was the wrong button. I mean, what are raid tiers but seasonal content, right? Isn't it the same thing? Do you have any idea why your fake queue? If your fake queue's not working, it's probably because you haven't updated to the most recent version. I don't use it, so I can't troubleshoot it for you, but the Shadow Priest Discord would be where I would go if I were you. But you probably just need to update to the most recent version. I know people have been having issues with that. So if you're in the Shadow Priest Discord, just go to the AddOns and Weakauras channel and then post in there, and I'm sure somebody can help you out. Because it does work. I know it works for other people. I don't use it, so I can't troubleshoot it for you. Hey, you can get paid 700 gold by some rogue to go do Black Temple every day. So I'm gonna be eating for the first little part of this. Yeah, no problem, David. Sorry, I wish I gave you more information because there's a lot of people have been asking about that. I just don't know myself since I haven't used it. I haven't encountered problems. But from what I've heard, it sounds like you just need to update. I agree. APOC small brain. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. I enunciate when I eat. Oh, did it? I'm eating and they're making fun of me for how I sound. I also don't want to be filling your guys' ears with my chewing. I feel like that's not what you want to be hearing right now. How's everyone doing? Anyone got a 4-piece that they're rocking tonight or hopefully tomorrow? You know, with the reset, maybe do one final VOA, buy some gear.
You will die.
I feel like it's, I don't, what the fuck? What, oh, that's Searing Pain. That's supposed to be Conflagrate. Whoops.
Die.
Wait, no. I'm playing Affliction. Why do I, oh, right. I put Searing Pain on one for the Orbs on Blood Council. I was like, why is that not chattable? I promise I somewhat know how to play Affliction. I've played it once in the last 8 months, so I'm feeling good about it. Is the stream freezing? I hope it isn't. I'm probably just sitting still because I'm eating. And I'm like not doing anything. So if it's freezing, let me know. You can like restart. I hope it isn't. I haven't had any issues. So let me just open it up. Oh. Huh. Hmm. So let me see here. Which start. Okay. Sorry about that. I think Twitch is fixed now. I don't know if people on YouTube are having troubles. Ooh. I haven't finished eating. I guess I can turn this off for now. It's fixed? Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Alright, awesome. Who do I sell some? I know, I don't have it open. You're right. So relieved. Thank you, sir. What? Why is this not... My inventory full? My inventory's full. Alright. Sorry about the lag there. Or the stream not working. A little bit all over the place right now. I still need to eat. I just got back from the gym. Do I know how to play this game? I'm like, how do I play Affliction right now? I'm probably gonna play like an idiot. This is not a main raid. It's just a GDKP. I'm just trying to have a good time today. You know.
2, 1. Fire.
Oh, I should have should probably not run up in the fire. Alright, so I refresh haunts. Get a UA up there.
Watch your feet.
Seed go burr. I don't searing pain. I need to move that from 1.
Watch your feet.
Oh my god, my dots fell off. Yeah, don't judge me too hard right now. I'm like haven't eaten. A little bit all over the place. But should make for a fun raid. Oh my god. I don't know my keybinds right now.
Run. Watch your feet.
Oh.
Spikes.
But yeah, any 4-piece gamers? Anyone rocking 4-piece now? It's gonna be a fun week. Parses are gonna be insane. Dude, my corruption keeps falling off. I suck.
Spikes.
Man, Lock really sucks for trying to kill the bone spikes. Maybe I just suck. Also, very possible. This isn't your day. Nah. But it's like, you know. Okay, why is... I feel like Marigar's facing what people the raid.
Spikes.
I'm here to have a good time. I'm also like in between this raid and the last raid, I walked my dog.
Watch your feet.
I went to the gym, took a shower, bought food, and have not eaten the food. So I'm somebody where like when I get hungry and I don't eat, I kind of just turn into a complete idiot. There's a far one square. So like my brain right now is probably Jello. So like don't be looking for some high quality gameplay right now. Aren't you BlizzConning soon? Yeah.
Run.
Drain soul, baby. Drain soul. Yeah, BlizzCon. I'm leaving.
Spikes.
Thursday morning. I'm leaving at like 5 a.m. I think we had a plan to go to like Disneyland or something. I think I just did that before my thing.
Spikes.
Again, don't judge me on this gameplay. My dots are all falling off. We had a plan to go to Disneyland on Thursday, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll get like an early flight. And then everyone was like, yeah, you know, never mind. Let's not do that. I'm like, all right, well, I still land at 10 a.m., so thanks. Why am I casting Shadow Bolt? I will say, I'm surprised I'm not further down the meters, given this play. I'm just draining till the end. But I'm really looking forward to BlizzCon. I've never been before, so it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, there's like a lot of raiding to do. Tomorrow's actually a pretty chill day. Tomorrow's just my alt Shadow Priest on NA. Wednesday will probably be my alt Shadow Priest EU into my main Shadow Priest NA. And Thursday to Sunday, no raiding. Yo, what's up, Reese? And then get back from BlizzCon Sunday night at like 11 p.m. And then probably main no to raid either Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. They haven't put out the schedule yet for next week. All right, they're bubble pulling me. I'm gonna hide my camera again while I eat. And then I'm just gonna let them do trash. And I'll be back if I can figure out how to turn this off. There we go, boom. Also, my goal is for you guys obviously not to be able to hear me while I'm eating. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Thanks, Pimia. Hope you get some good loot. Or at least you guys see some good loot. Alright. Quick food intermission. I'll actually kill some bosses. First GDK on your mage, you bought... Damn, you bought DFO and normal phylactery? How much did that cost you? That's pretty awesome. We had a DFO in our GDKP yesterday go for like 150k. It was actually pretty cheap. So I may have some cookies. But that's awesome. That must have been a ton of DPS. Even like normal phylactery, I'm sure, is huge. Hey, what's up, Snooze? Thank you. Saw a payout lock for a pay gold GDKP. Saw DFO for 40k? No way. Dude, that's insane. What's funny is I'm doing GDKPs on NA and then just transferring all that gold to EU to then pump into GDKPs there. I need to gear up a mage. The thing with notice splits or like notice speedrunning really later in the phase is that probably just gonna want like 20 mages. So even though I play Shadow Priest mainly, if I can get a mage geared up, it just way increases my chances of getting into speedruns. Hey, what's up, Shiny? How you doing, man? Oh wait, let me move that thing. I'm not eating just yet. Do I work besides streaming? Yes. Well, it's a long story. Currently, no. So it's an interesting thing that I've never actually said like on stream or anything. Normally EU raids are during work hours. just for NA people. It's like the middle of the day. I unfortunately got laid off from my job in the summer. So instead of just immediately going to try to find a new job, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I have some money saved up. I'm going to take some time for myself and I'm going to try streaming just a lot more. And like, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily trying to stream full time. I'm just trying to take a break from like, I mean, work was super stressful and like, I didn't like fuck up or anything. It's not why I got laid off. The company was just in a really bad spot. And they weren't truthful with me when I started, which was kind of annoying. Anyway, the short of it is that instead of just immediately trying to find a new job, I was just kind of burnt out from being in a stressful position anyway. So I decided that I wanted to see what I could do streaming and with my channel, you know, and just like see if I put just a lot more time into this, what can it get to, you know? Enjoy the vacay. Yeah, it's kind of it's a little bit stressful not having an income. It's like it's definitely not what I prefer. You know, but it's been a cool experience. So, I think it's something where I kind of told myself it's like a mini gap year. It's like, you know, people a lot of times take a gap year after like college or something to say like I'm gonna go like volunteer or I'm gonna go like help kids in another country or something. Obviously, I'm not really doing anything that like benefits the world, but this is something I've always kind of wanted to do, and like, I just thought, why not? It's just kind of the timing all just kind of worked out, where I could just take some time for myself. I think you have the resources to do what you want. Go for it. Yeah, thanks. You spent 175K for both. That's really not bad. That's not bad. Hey, what's up? It's Wild. Thank you for subscribing with Mine. Welcome to the pants party. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. I was like, does it? I think I just turned my volume down so much that I can't hear the notification for when somebody subscribes. But you ran out of EU contacts. Yeah, I mean, the guys that I trade for, I get like 50K a week. Like, it's not a lot. I borrowed some from Cope. Where the fuck? What am I doing? I'm like looking for ads. People are freaking out in Discord. I have no idea what they're talking about right now. I'll be honest, for how much I'm not paying attention to this fight, I'm surprised my DPS isn't that bad. We're also like dad stratting super hard with not bringing the ads to the boss. You need like 150K a week? Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Wait, Shiny, are you Dan? Dan Mage? Because that would explain a lot. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I feel that. And that's why it's like, I'm going to need that too.
Phase 2.
And it's just like, I want to gear up a mage, but like, oh wait, I should watch my thread. I'm not paying attention. I need that too, because I'm most likely going to be playing a mage in speedruns. Like I was talking to Basco today, and he's like, you really should be working on that mage. It's not like an immediate thing, but it's just all the more likely that you'll be able to get into a run on a mage. So it's more of a long-term goal. By long-term, I mean like probably like next week I'll start getting into GDKPs. Since I'm going to BlizzCon, it's just kind of hard this week. Nobody wants any gold right now. I mean, the thing is, like, it's just, I found people who want it. It's just I can never get more than like 50K a week. So it's just like, I think right now I have like 40K on EU. I was telling Kib how much gold I have. He's like, yeah, that's a meme if you come to a speedrun with that. I'm like, I know, I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. Everyone's gonna get some shots on mage, I bet. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what's cool for me is like you and Thompson figure out what the mages actually have to do, and then I roll in like week 8, and I'm like, all right, guys, what's the meta? What's the strat? What do I do? But I could see there being like 10 mages, if not more. Like, thanks, man. I mean, Mage is it's gonna be so much fun too. Like, I'm sure with your 4-piece, you're just fucking blasting right now. I played like a bit. I played like a dent in our raid earlier. Where at? There's no tank on the ads. Let's see, he's not coming to me. I forgot to disperse, so I didn't forget. I just GCD locked myself, so I didn't disperse the Pungent Blight, and I died to it. Iron All Shatter. What's our time to die? Yeah, I mean, mages are just fucking wild. Once you get your 2 trinkets and your 4-piece, you're fucking set. But yeah, I'll join you in the Mage Brotherhood in like probably like 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, I was GCD locked on I was greeting damage on Pungent Blight on Festergut, and I just fucking killed myself because I forgot to well, not forgot, I just like couldn't dispersion the Pungent Blight. And then I did something else. Oh, I wore healing gear. I was healing Belithria and Syndragosa. And then I swapped my talents for Lich King, and I just left my healing gear on. Is that ghost coming to me? So like, I had a run. I messaged Vasco after. I was like, sorry man, I had a rough raid. He's like, dude, I wasn't even, I didn't notice anything wrong because I was messing up myself. I'm like, all right, cool. Makes me feel better. All right, I'm just gonna say the fact that I actually out DPS'd the other locks. I'm like not paying attention to what's happening. Is my pet dead? Oh, I summoned an Infernal. Right. Not often like you have an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, it was, the timing just kind of lined up where I was just like, you know what? There's a fun raid in ICC coming out soon. Money's fine. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna send this. My thought was I'll speed run ICC. And then maybe around the new year, January, February, start looking for jobs, and we'll see what happens. You know, there's always the off chance just fucking stream blows up, but I'm not banking on that right now. But it's been fun. It's been stressful. Like, it's funny. I remember like I worked in data analytics, and I would like present meetings to sometimes like, you know, the CEO, like the chief executives, and it's like, that's stressful in its own right to make sure that like obviously all your information is correct and like the people you're presenting to, but then it's like trying to stream like every day and like, I don't know, inform and entertain your audience is stressful on another level. And it's like, it's kind of comparable, kind of not. Thanks, Repathy. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's why I want to start streaming more. And it's like, you know, streaming something I always wanted to do for like 10 years. Like I wasn't a good player 10 years ago, but it's like, I always wanted to. I was just like kind of insecure and didn't really believe in myself to do it. So it's like, as I got more confident being older, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, let's try this and see how it goes. And it's been good. It's been fun. I think there's always a fear that like, it doesn't actually, like people say your stream is shit, I guess. And I'm sure there's people out there who think that, but you know, I'm happy with the small little thing I got. I think I'm a cannon boy. I'm just gonna go in cannon because I don't really want to do anything else. I should get a piece. Happy with my small little thing as well. You know, you got to work with what you got, you know. Some of us are blessed with some things in life and missing the other things, so. No, did someone take my cannon, the bastard? All right, I'm gonna sneak a bite of Chipotle. You just had Chipotle. Chipotle is like my favorite post-gym meal.
5,
It's just
4,
filling.
3,
It's relatively
2,
healthy.
1.
It's kind of got a little bit of everything. Are you mean an alternate universe? I don't know. Maybe you're playing Shadow Priest or maybe Warlock in this example, and I'm the fucking Mage God, aka Dan Mage 1, Dan Mage 2, Tuna Can Dan. Oh fuck! I didn't equip my thing. I didn't get one. All right, I'm chilling. I didn't get a thing. I'm having a day. You go bowl or burrito? So I go bowl. Usually, like, since I'm like kind of stretched for time, like I have a bowl, and then what I do is I like to get a tortilla and chips, and I basically make my own burrito, and then I crush up the chips in it, so you get a nice little crunch. Obviously, I'm not eating it that way now. It's, you know, I'm streaming and stuff, so it's like don't wanna be super gross, just like chowing down on a burrito. But that's like my go-to when I'm like really hungry and like. But I love the crunchiness in the chips. Really make, or you skip the burrito or you skip the tortilla, and then you just use the chips as your spoon. It's an edible spoon. It's another way to go about it. All right, I am totally contributing to the success of this kill. I like Chipotle. Your stomach does not. Oh, really? Does it bother your stomach? See, like, I come from a family of stomach problems. Like, my whole family has a gluten thing. Like, my mom and my sister have celiacs. I'm, like, gluten intolerant, which is, like, one level below that, where it's, like, gluten still, like, fucks with my stomach. I would say Chipotle just does not bother me at all. Feels fairly good. Make me want to get a Bastory burrito for dinner, yeah. Yeah, I love Chipotle. I don't get it that much anymore. There used to be one in one of my old apartments. I would like walk from my gym home. It was like a half-mile walk, and there was a Chipotle and a Potbelly sandwich shop on the way. So it's like basically every day that I went to the gym, which at that point in my life was like 5 days a week, I would get one of those, and it was phenomenal. What do we get? Gunship. Ooh, we got the mittens. Ooh, and the amulet. Nice. What's funny is I'm not buying shit in this raid. I'm just here to soak gold, and then I'm just trying to transfer all that to you. Where am I? Oh, these are the Noda assignments. Where's the welcome assignments? Assignments. Here we go. What server? I'm on Benediction. I play Alliance, unfortunately. No two toes for me. I'm a human. What's today, Monday? I'm respecking, by the way. Where do I stand? 2? Oh, so I'm on this corner. I go imp, I think. I should soulstone. Summon imp. I think I go imp. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm on Benediction on Welcome. We were the first Alliance guild to kill Lich King. That's kind of our claim to fame. We're usually like US 1 for things. We kind of fucked up in Ulduar. But we were US first Yogg 0. We just couldn't kill Algalon because we fucked up Podir. We missed his hard mode timer by like 2,000 damage, not DPS, 2,000 damage. So we had to do a week 2 Algalon kill, unfortunately. Yeah, Chipotle's fairly healthy. It's funny that it's owned by the same, by like McDonald's is like its parent company, or maybe they're owned by the same company. I don't know, but where's Volt? Oh, he's in phase shift or whatever. I'm like, why is my pet out of range of me? Can you racial vile gas? So who is the real winner? I mean, just don't get vile gassed, right? Have you tried not getting hit by vile gas? That's the real secret. I think I got hit three or four times today on my my EU priest. It was bullshit. I got so fucked in raid today by like my own self. A lot of times, like I did not play well in the Noda raid earlier today. I have Healthstone. Okay, so I think I immolate, I incinerate. I conflagrate on cooldown, I think. I have the same gear, right? Oh, I don't have 3% hit. So I probably need to put on my... Oh, I was wearing my demo gear in Affliction. I'm such a dumbass. Don't judge anything I'm doing, by the way. I'm like... I had a beer before this. So my fantasy football league with my friends, they all agreed. I didn't agree to this, but they agreed that the losers of this past week, not like the current week, last week, had to shotgun a beer. And I never did it. So I had to do it just before this raid started. And like, I just don't drink that much anymore. So that one beer is just like, I don't know. It's hitting me. Damn it, I thought I did. What? It's not mine. I summoned. Oh, I thought I said I see your. Oh, my inventory's full again. No, my inventory. I sent myself a bunch of greens to DE and I just never did it. I don't know, I just get them from places that I don't even know. Heavy side. Perfect. Oh, smoking BBQ, where you at? Or is that where you're standing? Okay, that works, I guess. Oh, Chaos Bolt. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna fuck this up so badly. What consumes cost? You know what's crazy is there actually a lot.
2, 1.
I don't know what spell to open with here, I'll be honest. If I'm playing wrong, don't judge me. Consumes are actually pretty pricey. What are potions? Oh, I guess. Oh, TSM doesn't work in combat. You know what I'm pumping? I feel like I'm pumping. Blood Beast in 10. Oh, wait, that's the wrong spell.
2, 1.
It's not GCD, my locks. Oh, look at that. I'm a god.
Boiling.
Kill X, tie. If you hide the meters, you're always pumping. You know, that's what I always say too. I will say this is like, Destro is something I've never... I think I played it during Sunwell pre-patch. I think it was a good then.
2, 1. Adds. Mark.
Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. That was not the spell I meant to hit, but whatever. Moon's high. Oh, I don't want to cast Soulfire. Shadow Fury Gaming, hell yeah. Oh, I should tap. Yeah. I'll say mana's pretty comfy. You don't need to tap for mana, which is something I have a problem with. Oh, that's the wrong spell. Or maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, like, I'm just, like, honestly, if my DPS was like 5k, it really doesn't matter.
Adds.
Wait a second. Boom. Oh, look at that stun. I'm so beautifully. I should hit these things.
Tide.
Kill Moon. Kill Moon.
Mark.
Rise 2. See, that's just kind of fun. It's just missing execute. That's my damage is pretty bad, but I'm also...
2, 1.
I'd say I'm also not a great player.
Boiling.
Oh, I'm just realizing now I never set up a portal, so if I get aggro on one of these things, I'm kind of fucked. Oh, Soulfire. Why the fuck am I casting Soulfire?
Mark.
Oh, Azir died. I'm just here for the utility. I'm giving replenishment, and I'm sunning ads.
2, 1.
Ads.
Kite.
I will say the fact that I'm above the demo makes me feel better. I think this does sim higher than demo, but I also don't know if I'm playing correctly. Okay. Okay. So you get a hasted. Doesn't conflagrate like make your spells cast faster? Okay, so you always incinerate your immolated target. Okay, I think I'm doing it right. And then you just chaos bot on cooldown. I think I got this. I'll try not to do too much on camera. I think the fun thing about GDKPs and like playing different characters is that like I don't claim to be good at these characters. I mean, I like to try to play it good, but I'm just here to hang out, collect some gold. Make some fun memories with the team. We got a bonus, but we got some good caster loot so far. A solid neck. I think I already have the mittens. I just can't use them. I never bought my tier. I meant to buy 2-piece before the raid, but ran out of time. I have not done my dailies on this guy, so no 4-piece gaming, unfortunately. Oh, let me while we're doing this, let me put this out here. I have my pet. Oh, the consume costs. Yeah, those were, let's see. Oh, I guess potion speeds are only 10 gold. Wild magic 18. I think like, I want to say like a few days ago, potions of speed were like 20 gold. And then these were like 25. So they've come down a little bit, but tomorrow most players will be 4-piece. Yeah. I'm waiting until tomorrow. Like I could buy the gloves as my off-piece, but I'm gonna buy pants. But I always forget, I need a Weakauras. That reminds me to Soulstone. Yeah, I'm doing it. I've never forgotten my Soulstone. Oh, I should use Curse of Doom too. That's a thing. But yeah, I know most people are getting their 4-piece. There's been, you know, people get lucky at VOA. People who, I guess, could be buying their gloves. So they're going to go for the cheaper route, but try to get the more contested Plaguebringer Stained Pants. If you're, you know, a Shadow Priest anyway. 4-piece is fun though. I was playing with it today, earlier. I was not doing great, but it was still fun. It's so different.
5, 4.
For Shadow,
3,
it's so much faster.
2, 1.
It's just like all my usual timings are thrown off. Oh, I totally. What am I hitting? I'm not hitting the right buttons. Oh, you got your pants last night? 4-piece gaming? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Curse of Doom. I'm to doom this guy. I don't think I use corruption, right? That's not a Destro thing.
Two. One.
Adds.
Oh, look at that stun.
Boiling.
Boiling blood. Kill X.
Kite.
Oh wait, I lost my target. Someone make a Soulstone Weakauras for this man. Oh, Chaos Ball's on cooldown.
2. 1.
Adds.
Mark.
Today was the luckiest day of your life. Gunship Ring, DFO Heroic. Hold on. 4-piece tier 10. I'm jealous.
Boiling.
I'm very jealous. This is my second boiling? Jeez. I should, that's... My damage is a lot worse. I'm playing worse now. But no, that's awesome. Congrats, man.
Mark.
Yeah, Shadow, once you
One.
start getting those pieces, it feels so good. And it's so funny when the Warlocks are like, what the fuck? Like, who are you? Where did you come from? Like, on the meters? Nobody's used to the Shadow Priest, like, consistently pumping, unlike single target fights, you know? So it's definitely a fun feeling. I got some good gear too. I got the staff off Heroic Lich King. So, you know, not Biz, but like, still really good. And then I got also the Gunship Ring, the Rapid Ascent. So I got some pretty solid gear in our raid.
2. 1.
Adds.
Thought beasts were coming there. Let's do that.
Kite.
Uh-oh.
Frenzy.
Ooh, that scared me. I thought I was gonna die. I will say not having any sort of execute kind of feels bad for Destro. Alright, Blood Beast in 3.
1.
Adds.
Boom. I feel like I'm waiting a decent amount of time on that.
Kite.
Should kill him before the next beast. So I guess it'll be close, right, with him. Four seconds. Yeah, he's dead. 17th. I fucking crushed it. Do I play Destro? No. Just this fight. You don't need it on Lich King for anything. Actually, I take that back. I guess the stun on the Valks could be decent. So I don't want to say it's bad. We've never played with one. I think the damage loss is probably pretty significant from playing Ath. Maybe not. Maybe it could be good. What's the cooldown on? I guess you have it every 40 seconds, right? Oh, I guess I just swapped, obviously. Oh my god, DPS BBQ? What? Great Cloaked of the Turn Champion. That's a sad thing to see. But no, I'll be playing Affliction on every other fight. 20 seconds. Yeah, I mean Shadowfear is really good. I feel like we probably tried it on Lich King. I don't know why we didn't end up using it. Maybe it's just we had enough. I guess we
Dispel.
I know why. Never mind. Ignore that. So the reason you don't want it on the Valks is because, you know, the Valks are going to DR with stuns after too many of them. Hammer of
Dispel.
Justice Is that what it is? The pally stun lasts 6 seconds. So
Dispel.
essentially, for the stuns on the Valks, you want to always have the longest duration stun that you can get. So you basically always want the
Dispel.
pally stuns.
Dispel.
Avoid.
So what's Shadow Fury? I don't even know. Oh, okay, people died. Shadow Fury is 3. So right, so it's like you don't want to use the shorter duration stun. Oh yeah, same as Holy Wrath. Right, right, right. Oh, why am I casting? Second pain. I'm totally like not playing. I'll be honest, I thought I was still playing Destro for a second there. All right, another Chipotle bite. They're all like yelling at each other in Discord for like not paying attention on trash. Here I am, just chilling. I didn't die, so I feel like that's more important than anything, right? That was a fun raid. It is nice though to like not care about like performance and stuff for one raid. Pants does tricks to the trade on Shadow Word Pain. Keep it. Wait, sorry. All fights count towards your Parse's Priest. So tricks of the trade, the way it works is any spells you cast during the tricks window will have their damage applied. We'll have what, 15%, whatever the damage amp is, applied to the rogue. The only time it doesn't get applied to the rogue is if you cast it before combat starts or like before logs start. So an example of that would be Thorum. So when Thorum's up on his balcony and he's taking 99% reduced damage, if you get tricked and a priest casts Shadow Word Pain or a warlock casts Corruption, since Warlock or Warcraft Logs has not engaged Thorum in the logs yet, not until he jumps down do any spells actually get counted. And since you casted your tricked spells before the combat logging start, you will keep that damage for your own individual parse. But anytime, like if we were logging Precious right now and I got tricks and cast Corruption, all of that extra corruption damage would be applied to the rogue, not me. So like any fight that starts with you in combat, like Algalon, I don't think you can. Actually, Algalon, I think you can get it to work if you are the one who tags him first. I'm not sure about that. I think that might be true. That like if you're the first GCD that activates him and you get your corruption off. Actually, I guess would your corruption fall off anyway? I don't know. I don't know if you have enough time. Anyway, that's like the only scenario where maybe that would work. I don't know enough about lock parsing things, and like Shadow Word Pain really sucks for Shadow Priest, so I have never really tried to min-max it.
Dispel.
All right, let's go. Where do I want to put my thing? Like right here. Let's get a 3 buff. Let's see if I can actually do well as Affliction. And then put my Soulstone out. But like I was saying, it's really nice to not really care about my performance and just kind of like chill. Like the Noda runs are super stressful. I'm not used to speedrunning in any capacity, so it's like even trying to move at like it wasn't a speed run, but it was like a fast run without any breaks. That's like hard for me and something I'm getting used to. So it is nice to just like take a breather. Oh, there we go, Dying Curse. Fuck yeah. Just like I wanted. Can I precast? Cool. You'll be fine. All right, let's do it.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3.
Oh, wait, I want to.
2, 1, 1.
Oh, got pulled out of range. What the fuck? was too early. Whoops. I think App is one of those classes, or like one of those specs that like I want to be good at. I feel like I should be because it's not too dissimilar from Shadow, but I just haven't played it in so long. Like I played it for Old War Prog, but like since then I really just haven't touched it. I played Destro, or I'm sorry, Demo on my lock, if anything. I should move.
Spray.
Heal me. Cranking. I'm not cranking. I'm not cranking whatsoever right now. Oh, biogas. Oh, this biogas doesn't matter, right?
Spray.
Is it? See, there's a bug with non. Oh yeah, the bug, the non-combat pets getting the. Oh, I need a life tap. Yeah. I saw that. Is that still a bug, or did they fix it? Oh, that's.
Runaway. Spread.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Bait.
I'll get a shadow bolt off and then run. Oh, I'm in the flood. Don't hit me. Ah, it's okay. I figured I was gonna get hit standing there, and I was just like, I'll be fine.
Spread.
This is why I can't. What's funny is I get mad at the locks for like
Spray.
not moving for mechanics, but I know if I played one as my main, I'd be so much worse. I'd be like, but I was doing so much DPS. Why would you tell me to move? Like, well, you're taking damage, it's gonna kill yourself. It's like, yeah, but we have healers. That's why we have healers. I suggested a spec for the Warlocks where they would lose 200 DPS but gain 6 yards on all their spells. They basically told me in slightly different words to go fuck myself. I'm like, okay, well, that's the last time I suggest something for you guys. But that was for ICC prog. And then there was another spec where they lost like 15 DPS but got 3 yards on their spells. I'm not playing either one of those, which I should be. I've just been lazy and haven't respect. I should.
Watch your step.
Let's do this and then we'll move. Double tap. Oh, that sucks. That's right behind me. I still in this? Oh, I thought I was out. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, that is annoying, right? The fact that you have to put in separate spells for Affliction and Destro spells.
Spray.
In order to increase your range. Like, I understand it. Why did I cast Shadow Bolt there? That was stupid.
Bait.
Do I even have my Shadow Embrace stack? I have no idea. Get this tick, and then we move.
Move.
We suck. Oh, I'm standing in a puddle.
Bam.
Whatever. He's about to die. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I should be doing more than our demo, but I'm doing more than Azir, so. What did we get? Trauma? Bile encrusted medallion. Winding sheet. That's not what we want to see. Oh, we don't have anyone to buy the bloods. It's kind of funny. Your chamois GDKP is 3 out of 3 on DFOs. Damn, that's awesome. We had one yesterday, and in a run that I played Mage on, went for 150k. That's fine. This run, we haven't seen any good trinkets. I'm trying to think if we had any good loot last week, but there's nothing that I can really remember. Did we get a tiny? We might have gotten a tiny A-bomb. I think we bid up our rep pally a bunch. I think some people were being dicks. Oh no, I think it was a rogue who might have bought it actually. We had a rogue week 1. Oh, so that was week 1 because yesterday was week 2, or last week was week 2, obviously. Week 1 we had a rogue who bought Tiny A-Bomb because he thought it was like 800 DPS, and then after that he's like, yeah, I'm quitting anyway, so see you guys. So it was like he just wanted to like fuck over the rep pally that wanted it, even though I don't think we even had like a main rep pally. I think it was some guy on his like, you know, he usually tanks just playing rep. But he bought it and then just quit. And we're like, all right, man, that's cool. See ya, I guess. I don't understand that mentality. Like, especially if you're gonna quit, like why buy an item? I don't know. Same group had like 11 or 12 dying curses out of 15, 16 weeks. That's awesome. We like barely saw. We've had such shit luck for trinkets, like in these GDKPs and in my guild in general. Blair, for example, we had 2 Old Wars that went per week. We saw two or three flares. Where's my pet? We saw 2 or 3 flares before TOGC came out, and then we saw 2 flares during TOGC when we were also running just 1 Old War a week. Oh, Death's Choice. Yeah. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm like dying curse. I think of it as Death's Verdict. So that's why I was thinking dying curse. Sorry, that was me being a dum-dum. Yeah, I mean, Death's Choice is obviously insane. We saw, how many did we see? I don't know. I don't think we saw that many. TOGC was pretty lackluster for us. I think we got like a few rains, like maybe 2 or 3. Really, we had like 2 or 3 Janas go for big money, and that was about it. We just relieved. I have 8 minutes in my flask. Perfect. That's more than enough time. Dying Curse proc. Love it. Thanks for the gold. I should actually remember to stand in for the spore, because I always ignore it on my priest.
Five,
Slimy Gandalfs.
4,
What?
3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Hey, what's up, Norden? I'm doing great. How about yourself? We're doing some GDKP gaming. Remember 8 yards. I'm playing a warlock that I barely know how to play, and that's what you get for not spreading, basically. Oh. I tell these people to spread. What am I missing right now? Oh yeah, run to me. I love it. But yeah, I'm playing this warlock that I'm just so bad at, but having a good old time doing it, you know.
Spread.
Run spread. But how are you doing, Norden? How are you doing on this Thursday night?
Spread.
Oh, biogas. That sucks. Oh, I can human racial. Yeah, I should do that. Make the holy pally move. Grade spore people. Yeah. I just don't care enough. Like, if I was on my priest, I'd be more vocal, and like, I usually like I help direct people where to go and things, and I just can't be bothered right now. I just don't give a shit. Not that I don't care about the success of the raid. I just, on this character in this raid, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll be fine. This is my break from serious raiding. So unless we like really hit the shitter and like start wiping a bunch to a fight, I'm just gonna let the other guys handle it. Hey, what's up, Butter Nipple? Great name, by the way. Thank you for becoming a pants supporter. I appreciate you. Straight chillin', gonna lurk here before going to bed. Did I have fun in the guild raid today? It was pretty crank. Yeah, dude, I had fun. I played like such shit. Oh my god. Well, for my standards, I fucked up 2 big things. On this fight, I forgot to disperse during Pungent Blight, and I just fell over and I died. And then on Lich King, I wore my healing gear from Syndragosa. I swapped specs. I forgot to swap gear. So I love the like fast aspect of the raid. It just stresses me out because I'm like not used to that. Like
incoming.
we are hard chilling in these runs and like every other run that I do. So I'm not used to the speedrunning. So it's like Very stressful. But I mean, it makes it fun. It makes it fun. It's just something I got to get used to. I just watched for dispersion window, screw mechanics. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a screw mechanics thing. It was a, I just fucked up. I forgot I wasn't looking at the timer.
Spread.
And then when I did look, I was like, oh, I have a few seconds. And then I just forgot. And I went to push it. And I was on GCD. And I died. Yeah, I had healing gear on for Lich King. Go check the logs. It's really funny. I got like an 18 parse for item level and like Shadow Priest overall. What's really funny is last week I died early in phase 3 because I like fucked up soaking. And even on that, and I didn't die today, but on the one where I died early and fucked up, I still did more overall damage and more DPS on the fight than I did in my healing gear, staying alive the entire time. So it was quite the spectacle. I told Vasco and he just laughed. He was like, don't worry, I had my own share of fuck ups. I'm like, all right, cool, you're making me feel better. Let's just do this. I don't really know how to play AF, to be honest. I like don't know, especially in like Drain Soul territory. Like I don't know the priorities for like refreshing dots and draining and stuff.
Spread.
Oh, but I don't want to move. Where is it? Gaming. Hey, game. Don't be too hard. I'm slightly hard on myself. I think the hard thing is I was streaming. So like when I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, which means I have like 2 different chats I'm looking at. So I think if I wasn't streaming, it would be a lot easier for me to focus during like the Noda runs. And I think since I'm trying to do both and I'm like already not used to the speed of the Noda runs, it just makes it that much harder when I'm trying to like focus on the stream too. So I think it might just be something where I just need to, if I do stream, I just kind of be like, hey guys, I'm going to just ignore you for an hour while we do this run real quick. Until I get more accustomed to the speed and what I need to do. But it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I guess we're going to save Future Sight for later because I don't know if we've killed it on Heroic in this run or not. But we want to come back and just, if it takes more time, we just want to save that for the end. Oh, we're progging Blood Prince. That's going to be fun. Oh, that one I actually need to pay attention for because I'll have to send my pet onto bombs. Yeah. Yeah, the while streaming thing is what gets me. And at one point, and like I was so in my head on Lich King about my healing gear that like, I think it was the first intermission, I had a snowball target me, and I was just standing in the range group blasting everybody with it. And then Cope called me out. I'm like, yep, I am hitting everybody. That's my fault. So it's just like little things that ultimately didn't like cause a wipe and weren't that bad, but are things that I just should be better at tracking. That's all. But it's fun. I'm loving it. I just need to get more used to it, more practice. We're gonna be shouting into BlizzCon all week. Or Cosmodon. Isn't it like a dwarf city or something? Oh, that hurts. Go, pet, go. Yeah, that was good. We're seeing who can do the best for Cosmodan speech. Or like, sing it. I don't know why. What's up, Afterlife? Did I left out the Shadow Priest? What do you mean? Because I'm not playing it right now? My Shadow Priests are like my main guild run characters, and then in like GDKPs where I just don't really care as much, I play Warlock and Mage in this. Just because I want to like play the other classes, but I don't particularly care about playing them at a high level. I just like fucking around, and like I kind of know how to play Aff, but like I'm definitely not good at it. I could be better if I was trying harder. But is that what you're talking about, since I'm playing Warlock right now? Group 5 healers, 2 shamans. But yeah, I'll be playing Shadow, tomorrow at this time, so like 24 hours from now. I'll be playing my main Shadow Priest in a welcome run. That's my NA guild. And then, Wednesday will be probably my alt Shadow Priest in Noda. And then my alt Shadow Priest in welcome, that should, in a run where we're trying to kill Heroic Lich King. So hopefully we can do that. No, last time I saw you were with the mage. Oh yeah, I see. No, I just play these characters on the side. No, I have 4 Shadow Priests at level 80. Can we master spell? Okay. I got a resounding no when I asked for a master spell, which is fair. That's kind of the mood I'm into. But yeah, so I play my mage and my lock in GDKPs. I might need to start maining a mage for Noda. We'll see. Because it's unlikely that they'll run 2 Shadow... I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed they're not going to run 2 Shadow Priests in speedruns. Which means it's between me or the other guy, and the other guy's just been there longer and is probably better at speedrunning than I mean, he's 100% better at speedrunning than I am. So... and especially since you'll have like, I don't know, like 10 mages in a speedrun, it just makes more sense for me to gear up a mage for them to try to get into speedruns. But I just like playing the classes, even if I'm not particularly good at them. Oh, I guess Noda came out with raid drafts. Let's see. Yeah, Wednesday, alt, priest. Oh, and then Monday is main raid day. Hey, what's up, Sale? How you doing? All stones. I almost just ran right into combat. Leatherworking and engineering for speedruns? Not that I'm aware of.
3, 2, 2, 1.
I think you just need 1 leatherworker per group, right? For speedrums. Do I need to... No, in case Relieve dies, fuck it. I'll send out a soul soon. But I think you just need 1 leatherworker per group. So like all my characters are, my clothies are tailoring engineering. Basically, I just looked at what the other guys, like Thompson and Take Note, were doing. And I was like, okay, I guess that's what I'm doing too. Haven't been told otherwise. I haven't DPS this fight in like so long. He's dead. I feel like this kind of sucks as Aff. I feel like it might even be better just to go like Destro or Demo. I mean, maybe not. I guess either way you're using seed, so it doesn't matter. But it's like the ramp up for single target on like a blazing skeleton, for example. It's like I'm better off just shadow bolting it than anything. Well, if I could even make it there. I thought more leatherworkers for jumps. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just 1 per party, so 5. Yeah, you just want, so you want 5 leatherworkers. I think from there you just want to maximize damage, right? But again, I don't know anything about speedrunning. That's like why I wanted to give Noda a try. Is like learn from the guy, like the best guys doing it. And you know, if I don't get a spot, I don't get a spot, but I'm gonna try my best. I wanted to just really experience that. Fake it till you make it. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And I mean, the cool thing is like Red and Cope, 2 of the officers in Noda, used to be officers in my NA guild. Welcome. So like I already know them, and that's why it's not like I'm not just trying to like hop into Noda without like, you know, like I know them, they know I'm a decent player. So I asked them, I was like, hey, how do you guys feel about me trialing for Noda? And they're like, yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, cool, let's do it. I believe in you. Thanks, Nord. Yeah, it's fun. I definitely need practice. I think it's something I just need to be more focused. Like these runs, you can see I'm just like fucking around, and I need to not do that. I wasn't like fucking around during the Noda run, but I definitely wasn't as focused as I could have been. I think I was just a little overwhelmed. So, and especially they want me to go holy next week. I'm like, I didn't say this, but I'm like, I've never played holy before, so hopefully I can. Hopefully I don't fuck up Belithria, or not Belithria, Syndragosa.
AOE incoming.
What are some big differences in the speedrunning mindset? I mean, again, I haven't really done a speedrunning. We've just been doing like runs that are fast. Really, it's just like, it's no downtime, right? I think the thing is that like, usually in my mind, it's like, okay, what boss are we on? Here are the things I need to do. I need to change these glyphs. I need to be in this spec. I want to focus on these targets. I might need to use dispersion on these abilities. And the thing is, it's really easy to do that in a vacuum on every fight. When you're like, okay, you know, we're on Belithria right now. I'm chilling. I'm just AoEing things. We're going to go to Syndragosa. We have the Gauntlet. I can probably AFK during trash a bit. Like if I need to like, I don't know. I need to farm like soul shards or something. I don't know. It's like you can just like, you have time to focus. But in a speed run, you go from one thing to the next to the next to the next. And you're constantly thinking about the next thing coming up that like, normally I would think about what's like 3 steps from now, not just the next step to like prepare myself. So when I don't get to have that time to think about that thing that's 3 steps ahead, which might be like, oh, I need to respec for Belithria or for Syndragosa rather, and put on my healing gear. Obviously I did that, but then what I missed in today's run was I forgot to take my healing gear off for Lich King despite swapping specs. So it's just, for me, that's been the hard part. It's just like juggling these things that's like are usually very easy to juggle on their own, but when you have to kind of think about everything all at once, it gets hard. I'm literally doing no damage in this fight. Affliction on Dreamwalker, yeah, very unsatisfying. You can feel my pain. You're probably to go holy. Rip shadow logs. I don't even care about like not playing shadow. It's just like I've played disc. I've healed a lot of things disc now. Like I healed a 10-man that went 11 out of 12 heroic with basically 2 healers for every fight except this and Syndragosa, and I healed that as disc. So it's like I'm very comfortable playing disc. It's just holy, not quite as comfortable. 0 comfortability, I would say. You converted your second priest to holy, and it's pretty tough to do unless the other healers on it are able to play around you. Okay. But like right now we have 3 priests in, at least in the run that I'm in. So it's like we had 1 holy, 2 disc, and I think they want 2 holy, 1 disc. And since the other shadow plays holy, they're like, okay, well you should just play holy. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll probably do some gamma dungeons playing holy. I'll just do my daily Forge of Souls as holy just to like practice. Not that that's really a raid healing experience, but like get used to the buttons that I have to press. Speedruns also have no room for error. Throughout a full run, you need to full focus. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing is like, I'm great at focusing for like 10 minutes you know, you wipe on a fight or you have some break and trash and it's like, okay, reset, take some time, go to the bathroom, get a drink of water. All right, next boss. That's what I'm used to. It's just like the whole like focusing for an hour straight on everything that you have to do. It's stressful. It's really stressful. It's fun. It's a fun challenge that I haven't really done before. Yeah, I'm back on YouTube. Since when did they add random ads? I don't know. Are you getting ads? I haven't touched any settings with ads, so I can take a look at that. The settings might have changed since I started streaming back on YouTube. But yeah, I am back on YouTube. Twitch updated their policy for multi-streaming at TwitchCon, which was last weekend, a week ago. And they basically said they're cool with partners and affiliates streaming to streaming to YouTube, really. Before it was like you could stream to other platforms, just not YouTube at the same time. And now they say you can, so I'm doing it. But yeah, I think the speed run of just like full focus for like an hour plus on like everything without like a break. Or it's like, you know, my break will be when I'm mind steering trash, but even then I need to focus to make sure I don't like pull aggro and die or something. So there's just a lot to focus on all at once. And I think that's the overwhelming thing is I'm very good at like chunking things and being like, okay, on this boss, I need to think about this. On this trash, I need to think about this. On that boss, it's this. It's hard when you say, okay, I need to think about these next 3 bosses and this is what I'm doing on each of them. That's what gets overwhelming for me. The main problem is prayer of healing is one of your best heals, but only hits specific groups or heals get sniped. Right. Yeah, prayer of healing. I mean, I have experience using that as disc, mainly in 5-mans, not so much in raids. So that and circle, I understand how they work. Otherwise, it's just like a bad rest of druid. Yeah, I heard it's like a lot of it is just for new spamming. It'll be weird not pressing bubbles since I'm so used to that. I just need to make new mouse over macros. A year or so ago, you have to like schedule them to have less ads and less pre-roll ads. Let me take a look. Well, there weren't ads before, so I might have hit something unintentionally that changed ads. Because like I don't want there to be ads. I don't care about that. I don't want you guys to have that. Like the whole, I mean, one of the main benefits of streaming on YouTube is that, you know, Twitch, I can't really control the ads. It's like there's like a minimum threshold that you have to have. But on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you can just say fuck off, or I can say fuck off to the ads. So I'll take a look at it after this stream. So hopefully future streams won't have any. But I probably just like missed something or hit a button wrong or something. Again, I was really overwhelmed setting up, not today's stream, but I think this might be my 3rd multi-stream being back to this. So when I first set things up, I was a little bit overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed with things that I haven't done in a while, or like, where did these guys? Oh, we still had little broodlings. I don't think we're doing this on heroic, but I could be wrong. This fight's such a joke on normal, at least when you're used to doing heroic. In case there's any normal gamers out there, don't want to, you know, disrespect them. Is this heroic? It has been. Every fight so far has been, but well, I don't know if we're gonna do this fight heroic. We'll definitely do Blood Prince and Blood Queen heroic. I don't know if we're doing this and Putricide. I forget what we did last week, to be honest. I think we might have killed this and Putricide on heroic. Maybe we did one of them. I kind of forget, to be honest. I think we'll do one of the two between this and Putricide on heroic. Also, I said this before, don't judge me on my Affliction gameplay. I'm just like, I am hard not focused right now. Just like not paying attention. Oh, that breath. Got a bunch of people. Oh, you got a phylactery in it last week? Nice.
You will
Oh, I'm dead.
die.
I got meleeed. Okay. See, this is why my damage was bad. I died. You finally got Cindy last night, just over 2 hours of learning to not fuck up phase 3 ice blocks. Yeah, I mean, phase 3 is stressful. Phase 3 is stressful as a healer and a DPS. More so healing, but like, once you figure out the ice blocks and people understand how to not take stacks, or like how to reset their stacks, that's the important thing. I could run back, but I'm just gonna sit here. But yeah, once everybody starts resetting and nobody with the caster debuff is casting, your raid damage in phase 3 goes down a lot. There is still a good amount, but it goes down substantially once people figure out those mechanics. Oh, they gave your big phylactery to a lock? I mean, that's what we did. I think giving it to your... Oh, I guess it depends. Giving it to your demonology lock, super smart, really good for the entire raid. Giving it to an affliction lock is unfortunate. It's obviously good for them. It's good for everyone, but if it goes to an affliction, that's just like, it's filled. Like, if anything, it should go mages, shadow priest first. Really mages over everyone. I mean, first your demonology lock, and then your mages, and then everybody else. But if an AF gets it, you're just like, you asshole. This is pesky warlock stealing everybody's loot. Are we normaling? Oh, we're doing normal. I feel like we could. In the words of Eeper, it's easy. We're like, if everybody plays perfectly, it's super easy. Where's reliefs? Soulstone him before I get yelled at for not doing it. So we're gonna do this fight on normal. I think we'll do Putricide on heroic, and then we'll do, yeah. So we'll do the other fights, obviously except Lich King, on heroic. I feel like this fight. Let me look at these groups. I don't know Smite Bumps, and I don't know Cheese Ballo. Everybody else is fairly competent. I guess I don't know who our two other healers would be. I think this group could... It would definitely take some prog. I feel like this group would be capable, but I can understand not wanting to worry about doing this on heroic tonight. But I mean, if you get a phylactery, whew. Still need to do Bloodprint Council. Let's just send one or two. Okay. All right, we're doing it. We're sending one or two pulls on heroic to see how they go. Fuck yeah. Love peer pressure. All right, so let's see how this goes. I feel like this is... Affliction's just squishier than Shadow. So it's like, that's the thing that I need to pay attention to. It'll be nice not healing, though. Like, healing, I get so overwhelmed, I end up getting like 5 or 6 stacks of the Arcane Buffet debuff for the Magic Buffet. Oh, do I have Resist Blast? Oh, I got one. Fuck yeah. Oh, I did buy my tier. Oh, I didn't socket it. Whoops. But I don't take care of my ults. I have my 2-piece. I have these gloves. There was a set that I found that was like 400 DPS using my 2-piece, these gloves, and then the crafted pants. And I meant to do that all today, and I just ran out of time. You watched the Noda raid because you had to leave after Raw Face? What do you mean, what was the Lich King? Lich King was perfect. We killed it. Just don't look at my damage or my gear. I told you I want to see you speedrun with them. I mean, we were just talking about this. It's a lot. Speedrunning is just something that I haven't done before, so it's like thinking about everything that you need to do in sections of like, on this fight I do this, on this fight I do this. It's easy. But when you're doing everything back to back, you don't have a lot of breathing room, because it's like, all right, we're going from this trash to this boss, swap specs. It can get overwhelming. And I forgot to put on my DPS gear. Like, I'll pull up the log after this. Oh wait, let me flask. Do I need a portal? Fuck it, why not? Our tank popped already? Jeez. I'll pull up the logs after this pull. It's really funny. But Grill Party, you have to admit, for the gear I was wearing, I was blasting, right? Like, come on. Is S-Priest ideal for tanking Kel'Seth in 10-man? No. I've never tanked on... You know what? I know Crix made a video about, like, if you're the... Oh, I forgot I can port. Oh, maybe not.
Stop.
I'm not in range. Don't hit me.
Target you.
Oh, let's just not cast. Our healers are struggling a little bit. But do we only have 6 healers? Oh, we're probably doing Arresta, or Drumbee's probably playing Enhance, whatever thing. Oh yeah, so S-Priest tanking Kel'Seth in 10-man. It's not bad. The thing that Shadow has going for it is that you can disperse. Like, a lot of times your tank will die on transition. Like, once Kel'Seth gets empowered, he hits really hard. So it's like you want to have cooldowns. You know, if your tanks are tanking, you want to have them use their cooldowns. Sometimes you want to use a pain sup. Shadow can disperse, assuming they have threat and they have enough of the shadow orbs on them. It's probably not too bad, right?
Break.
Dude, our damage sucked on those. They were not low enough. So, like, I think Shadow could do it. I've never done it. Oh, I'll stop casting. Yeah, I think Shadow could do it. I don't know that they're ideal, but I think they probably could be good at it. You're using my air phase Weakaura. Let's go, man. Well, unfortunately, we're not actually using it in this raid. I just have it on all my characters. I love the Weakaura pack, though. I didn't realize that it didn't load if there weren't, like, enough Noda members in the raid. So I was doing 10-mans, and I'm just like, why the oh, fuck, I forgot that.
Target you.
That one changed. Okay. Well, I got it again. So I'm, like, wondering, I'm sitting there, like, why are my Weakauras not happening right now? So now I have Fojji's pack and Noda pack, because I realized that the Noda pack's never going to work for me on NA. Enhance healer is poggers? Yeah, no. Enhance is actually, like, really sick. I don't have healing meters.
Spread.
Let's go right. Let's follow the Weakaura, baby. Birdie. Gotta move. So we do this weird, like, 3x3 formation. I don't know why. It's just kind of what we started doing on PTR, and then we never did, like, the double stacks, even though we saw everybody doing them. I guess is my pet frozen, or can he still attack? He can attack, right? Or go get him, Karun. There he is. Look at this guy. I'm gonna save his daddy.
Break.
Glad you like it started working on 2.0 version. That people like the pack, original pack. Yeah, no, I know the pack was made for Prague. I've gotten a lot of people asking me about it, and I'm like, I don't think Noda, like, I don't think people, they want it shared. Like, I don't think they want it, like, public. But no, I love the pack. What I really like is it just, Fojji's has a lot. Like, it's all really good information. Well, a lot of it's really good information, but it's just like, there are points in time where I'm like, I don't need to know about all this stuff. I just don't care. I feel like the Noda pack really captures what's important in a fight. So that's probably my favorite thing about it.
Run. Stop.
You're so low when running out. see. What do we have? We have no battle reses. One person already used the soul stone. I guess somebody died with the soul stone, I mean. You know what? Nord though? I think I'm gonna try to get my guild to use this Weakauras, I think. People always fuck up this like formation. Somebody just got hit by the and I just feel like the double stack works so well. You know, as long as you have hots on the people, you know, they'll take some damage, but then they go right back up to full. And it's so much easier.
Break.
Oh, I should kill these things. I forgot I'm a DPS. I'm not a healer. I'm so used to being a healer and like not doing anything. Or like I'll bubble people during this phase. I'm griefing the raid slightly. Yeah, no, I'll pull up the log showing my healing gear after we wipe here. There's not gonna be a kill. Okay, there's a wipe. We got cleaved. All right, let's pull this up. Hands face, Gehennas. So,
Out.
pretty good logs minus Lich King. So what's funny is I died on this fight, on this pull. And I was wearing my normal gear. I died here-ish. And then here I didn't die at all. But 18th for my item level, 13th overall. And if we look at my summary of my gear, Sifts Remembereth, Show of Faith, Ashen Band of Endless Wisdom. I wasn't even wearing my 4-piece tier 10 that I have. I was wearing 2-piece tier 9 and not even 2-piece tier 10. I was wearing Aurora of Transcendence with a Mana Restore meta gem. So yeah, not the best. Not the best gear, unfortunately. It was rough. I will say though, I was like, okay, wearing the wrong gear is definitely bad, but as long as I don't fuck up the soaks in phase 3, we are good. We are good. And you did your soaks right. You know, it's like soaks happened. The raid didn't die, so I didn't die. I was just like, fuck it. That's my only job. I was like, I want to do soaks and I want to kill the wicked spirits. How was my damage on these compared to everybody else? All right, I was second. I tried mind steering. Mind steering's really hard. I need to talk to what's his face, Mana Slave, and see how he gets mind steer off, because I just feel like there's no time. You're either constantly moving or you're sitting still for like a second. But I probably have a res. I do have a res. I didn't go, dude, I had so much mana. It's funny because usually on Lich King, towards like the middle to end of phase 2, I'm struggling for mana and I'm just like praying I can make it until my Shadow Fiend. And I think at that point I still had like 19k mana. It was so stupid. Macro with the target. Oh, for Devouring Plague. Yeah, so I guess obviously I don't have it on this character. Is it in general macro? Oh, it's a different account. I have a mouse over Devouring Plague macro. Oh, I see. You're talking about when I mentioned what Mana Slave's doing. I don't think you can mouse over Mind Seer. Maybe you can. Actually, no, you probably can. I just always think it's like a targeted ability. Maybe you can cast that at a mouse over target. That would be kind of cool. I think that would work really well. Make it easier. Because it's like I'm trying to find something to target that's near other spirits while also running and not overshooting whoever you're following. Is definitely difficult. Yeah, I mean, Nord, our DPS is so high that I'm like, okay, me missing my gear is not gonna cause a wipe. And I mean, you guys already like, you already 6 healed and beat the timer week 1. So I was like, I'm not worried about any DPS checks here. It's like, I just need to do my soak job, and like, as long as I don't fuck anything else up, we should be good. I think that's like, I did, there was one point in the first intermission I was freaking out a bit. And then I was just hitting everybody with a snowball that was targeting me, so. I was just like talking about my gear to stream and then not realizing that I was just like radiating across everyone. Oh, nice. You're going to update the packet soon. That's awesome. That's really cool. I might just... I mean, are you guys cool with like that being shared publicly? I assume you are, considering... Oh, man. Yep. Got my soul stone. I assume you are. Oh, is there a kill? Yeah. I made a video of our kill. I also have a VOD of our kill today that I was streaming. So I have a video of our Alliance kill. That was the first Alliance world. Just cope title. I should life tap. So it's a bit of a cope title, but still pretty cool. I think we were like 18th world on the kill. And then there's a VOD of my kills with Noda, which I guess would just be today's.
Run out.
Run.
Oh, I forgot to set a portal. I'm like, I can port, but I didn't set
Stop.
it. Let me set it back a little bit here. Cool. My DPS doesn't matter. Completely fine to share. Cool.
Spread.
I've gotten a lot of questions about it, so just wanted to make sure before, like, I got permission before sharing it with anyone. But no, that's cool. I'm excited to share it. I think it's really cool. And it doesn't try to do too much. Like, I feel like it gives you all the information you need when you need it. Fojji just has everything everywhere.
Break.
What happened? Very lightweight, not bloated. Good to keep it that way. Awesome. Yeah, that's good to hear. I feel like that's what most Weakauras developers should aim for. Oh, small explosion. But I mean, I guess I can't blame Fojji for trying to get everything. I guess probably the most important thing, and not that I know anything about Weakauras development, is like the load conditions to make sure that you only have what you need on any given fight. Because like in TOGC and Ulduar, I would get random frame drops on like very specific fights. I don't know if that was Weakauras related. It could have just been like game performance or something. I don't know, because other people experienced it too. But oh, okay. Mim? No, for me it was the outdoor bosses. It was Ignis, Razor Scale, and XT. Once we got inside like the actual like structure of the raid, my frames were fine. And then on TOGC it was always Valks. Just like the insane AoE. Okay, there we go, perfect. Just when they would do their vortexes, that would like my frames would go to like 15 or 20. Legit only Mim. It was so bad I never figured it out. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, Mim was fine. Trying to think of anything. It was really, yeah, I think it was just the outdoor fights for me. Asphyxiation. I'm drowning.
Break.
Okay. Made it extra exciting, right? Yeah. you know, frame drops during, what's it called? Spinning up. Or like when you have the rocket shot at you. Just like, hopefully I dodge this in time.
Run out.
Run. Stop.
It was legit rage for rockets. Yeah, the rockets suck because like even if you disperse, you can't survive it. They just hit so hard. So it's like you don't even have your big oh shit button. This fight is so resident sleeper as a caster. Yeah, I hate this fight so much. I hate it as a caster, I hate it as a healer. There's just like nothing fun about this fight. See if I get it. Nope. Left. I'm gonna try to help and call. Close left. Try to actually make some calls. Alright, Pat, go get him. Faroon. That's right. Right. Bro. Go.
Break.
When you have people dying to the explosions, it's really bad.
Target you.
Cool. I'll just AFK for another 30 seconds. We're gonna get there soon. Someone was just like, did we explain phase 2? And it's like, I don't think so. Hopefully I get the first tomb. Or just like someone who knows what they're doing to show
Run.
where to go.
Stop.
Alright, it's gone.
Phase 2.
Oh, I got a tap. There we go. Giga Brian. Alright, he knows what to do. That's good. Can I make it? Can I make it? Nope. Oh, fuck. That was too slow.
Target you.
Oh, that's gonna blow up.
Clear.
Small little explosion. Can I vendor it?
Clear.
Run out.
Run. Clear.
Kill left tomb.
Clear.
Like we are very slow to kill these. Drain, baby, drain.
Clear.
Still right?
Target you.
Oh, that's bad. Damn it. Alright, we wipe.
Run out.
Tank died.
Stop.
And we just have a lot of people who haven't done this fight before. I mean, people dying to the frost bombs is just kind of unacceptable on any level, but I think the people who've only done this on normal think it's okay to get hit. They just don't care. Or they don't know, rather. Not that they don't care, they just don't know how deadly it is. Let's see, how much does it actually hit for? Oh, 130k. So I guess you can live through disperse. probably like the only thing. What's the healing one? All right, you know, Shaman's carrying. We really have 3? Damn. What do you think about the no dispersion build? I think it's not worth using. I've said this a lot today. The no dispersion spec sims higher, which is cool. Sims like 200 to 300 DPS higher than the traditional spec in full bis. So that's cool. But what are the problems with it? 1, you lose dispersion. Obviously an issue when trying to survive fights. 2, you lose pushback protection, so you don't have improved shadow form, which means any fight with constant AoE, which there's a lot of, you get pushback. So that's going to be Marrowgar. That's going to be Festergut. That's going to be Lady Death Whisper. Syndragosa. Actually, I don't know if the Syndragosa AoE causes pushback. I just know that there's constant AoE. Sorry, I don't have a command for it. I should make one though that talks about it. So losing pushback protection sucks. The third issue is that you only have a 33% chance for your Mind Flay, we're going to normal, to refresh your Shadow Word Paint. Now, on single target, in theory, you should always be fine. Especially with the 4-piece, your Mind Flay is faster, which means you're going to get more Mind Flays off in an 18-second window, which means you're really likely to refresh your Mind Flay on a single target. The issue comes in with multiple targets, but there's not really fights with multiple targets in ICC a lot. Most of it is pretty much single target. Or like short-lived targets, like the slime beasts or the slimes on Putricide, for example, don't live that long. So it's like if you put up a Shadow Word Pain but didn't actually refresh it with your Mind Flays, like not a big deal. It would kind of suck if it falls off Putricide when you go to refresh it on him. So there's just like any fight that has movement or a lot going on. So it's like really what I think about would be Putricide or like phase 2 Lich King. You're really likely to lose your Shadow Word Pain on your main target. Which, I mean, I hard casted it on Lich King like a dozen times. So like it happens. Those are the big issues with it. I think only if you're going for like a #1 parse is it worth using, because it is going to sim better. If you're going for like speed kills, or if you're going for literally world #1 for Shadow Priest on a fight, do you use it? Otherwise, it's just not worth it. I think you lose too much. I like the safety of dispersion. I love my pushback protection. I hate when my Shadow Word Pain doesn't get refreshed. So I guess it depends on your own tolerance for those things. Personally, I don't see it being worth it. Oh, we have Hellstones. Never mind. Weakauras make it so much easier, though, especially with the stacks in phase 3. Oh, I see what you're saying for Syndragosa. Yeah, I love Dispersion, too. Dispersion's just so useful. And, like, a lot of times you're going to find yourself in a position that you didn't mean to. Like, as Shadow, you're not really going to pull threat, but your HP can get low. Oh, I always forget the Soulstone. Okay, Dad. So it's like, do I find that AF blocks are less fun than S-Priest? You know, fun's subjective. I would say I definitely don't enjoy it as much. I'm definitely not as practiced or as good at it. Like, I mained Affliction for Old War Prog and then pretty much haven't touched it since. Dude, this soup guy is just like, does not know what's going on. Oh, Very Shy Guy dead too. No, so it's like, I don't know. And Dispersion work inside of Cinder Ice blocks. Oh yeah, that's another good point. Is that the suffocation damage it works, which is really nice. Especially if they're, I don't know, if you have DPS data, or it's kind of a weird kill. Yes, this is the GDKP.
Run out.
Run.
Oh, I forgot to set a portal.
Stop.
I'm so bad at Warlock. I would say I don't think it's less. Oh, fuck it, whatever. This only hits me on normal, so like I don't care. Let's just, while we're chilling here, let's just refresh this because I got some time to kill. I think Affliction when you know what you're doing and you can really min-max it is fun. I did enjoy it. Oh, there's only 5. I'm like, we're missing somebody. Normal's so weird. Middle right. Close right. But I think on average I don't close left. Very close. I don't enjoy it as much as Shadow. Oh fuck. I guess it doesn't matter. It only deals 50% HP on normal. I think you can broke that one out.
Break.
Yeah, like that would have been 4 people dead. The rotation doesn't flow as well. Yeah, I mean, I will say I think Affliction's harder. Affliction has a lot more to maintain. Oh, it's so annoying. You have more dots, and it doesn't really matter pre-execute, but like I think the execute phase has a lot more going on than Shadow does at any given time. So like maintaining dots and casting Shadow Bolt, not a big deal. But when you're doing all of that and you're weaving in your I should be paying attention. And you're weaving in your your drain souls.
Stop.
And you're trying to maximize or keep up your shadow. Your shadow embrace stacks. Like I think it's more complicated. And I think that's why like really good Affliction locks like just pump so hard and execute. It's kind of insane. What? Oh my god, people. I guess that works. Okay. Middle. But no, I think Affliction's fun. It's just different. It's slower, I think is the big thing. It's like when you compare Shadow Bolt to Mind Flay, especially with the tier 10 4-piece, it's like your filler is so fast as Shadow, whereas with Affliction, it's so slow with Shadow Bolt. Close right. Oh,
Break.
kill. Ah, whatever, they got it. To be honest, I can't wait for no snapshotting data. Does snapshotting go away? Do spells dynamically update with your buffs? Because if so, that's kind of cool. I definitely appreciate that. The thing that's going to be weird is like the haste breakpoints for like new ticks in your spells. Like, and people are saying there might be like a small version of the pandemic window. So the pandemic window is essentially if your dot has like, I think it in later expansions it was like 2 ticks, but if you have 2 ticks left on a dot, you can refresh it early, and those 2 ticks will carry over into your next cast.
Run out.
I think there's a smaller window version of that in Kata, where it's like if you have, I don't know, like half a second or a second left on a dot,
Target you.
you can recast, and the remaining time on your original dot will just get added to your new dot. But I don't think it's the full 2 ticks. I think there's like a different, I think it's not as, what's it called? It's not as kind in Kata, from what I've heard. Did I Dota in the past? No, I've never played Dota. I've never been much of a like Dota League of Legends player. I've played those games very sparingly, but definitely not my cup of tea, I would say. Just running from block to block.
Clear.
In Kata, it's the last tick. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm pretty sure it's shorter than the way Pandemic works. I don't know if it's in retail right now or it's like the way I've come to know it. Oh, I can actually do damage now. Yay.
Clear.
Cool. Chillin. Drain soul like a champ.
Clear.
Reset. kill right to him.
Clear.
Oh, it's about that. Cool. Ah, whatever. Yeah, everyone was saying Kata sucks. I think a lot of people saying that just don't know a lot about Kata, or it's like they have this misconception that like everybody hated it in the past. It's like, oh, dungeons are hard, or you know, they reduced the talent trees. It's like they have things that are like, they have opinions that aren't like, that are dumb, for lack of a better word. I'm trying to find a better way to say it, but it's like they don't actually know anything about it. They're just hating on everything else that other people are hating on. What are we doing? I think we're gonna do some loot. We have 15 minutes on Marigar loot. Yeah, if Shadow finally gets a DPS CD in Kata, I'm really excited about that. I've already been like looking at the talent trees. It's kind of fun. The cool thing is that if one of the things that they've talked about that they might do is get rid of the, so in Kata, the way the talent trees work is you have to put 31 points in a tree before you can go into another tree. So you'd have to put 31 points in Shadow before you could go into Disc. They talked about in one of their surveys, they said, how would you feel if we removed this? If they do remove that, Shadow Priest can, instead of picking up Dispersion, can pick up PI, which would be really, really cool. So you're talking about having 1 DPS cooldown. Just imagine if we had 2. Yeah, Shadow Word Pain benefits from haste. That'll be really nice. Shadow Word Pain will actually be a good spell. You really like the first tier of Rage. You had shit to do in the games. Yeah, I never played. I played original vanilla, TBC, Wrath. Then I went to college. Stopped until Legion. So I never played Kata, Mop, or Warlords. And then I played Legion, BFA, the start of Shadowlands, and a little bit of Dragonflight. So I'm actually really excited for Kata. Everything that I've heard sounds like an expansion that I'll really enjoy. Okay, we get flying in like the main world. We have hard raids, we have hard dungeons. I mean, the hard dungeons I don't really care for, but like, I just want to gear up fast and get ready for raids. I don't care about dungeons. Shadow and Mop / Warlords isn't super great. Oh, that's unfortunate. I heard it was a lot of fun in Mop. As you said, surprising because 90% of viewers are vanilla / hardcore shells. So to hear Kata sucks wasn't surprising. The audience is very loud, if anything, but vanilla. Yeah. Everyone's kind of got their own opinion on what's fun. Ooh. I'm using Shimmering Seal. That's a good... I don't care if it's hit crit. This would be really good. What neck do I have right now? I have Sapphire Amulet of Renewal. Oh, this would be a good ring over Shimmering Seal. Legion SPs with Surrender to Madness. Yeah, that was a fun one. Pre-nerf. That was the first time I've ever gotten carpal tunnel from gaming, to be honest. Emerald Knight. I was really bad at the game. I had just come back from like a 6-year hiatus. And that's when I started getting good. That was my first time like mythic rating or hardcore or heroic rating, I mean. Yeah, that's great. I don't want that. Oh, I have... Never mind. Ooh, we got the cape. Surrender to Madness was a lot of fun. Legion's the first time you enjoyed the lore. I could not tell you. Oh wow, this dagger is going big. I'm surprised. 76k. All right, Lonus. Oh yeah, well this GDKP is super cheap. So like what we do is we have a bunch of guildies pretty much, and then we bring in like 3 to 5 people to like fill up the rest of the raid. And like we're all like not loaded with gold. So it's like we keep prices pretty low. Or it's like we don't bid each other up a ton. Because it's basically a guild run with like 5 to 7 randos. You made 102, Jesus. Yeah, no, this is definitely a low cost GDKP. Oh, you paid 102 for the dagger. I see. Yeah, I'll be honest. I couldn't tell you any of the lore about the dagger. I just know everyone called it waifu. It was the waifu dagger. That's literally all I remember about it. You got DFO for 207. We had a DFO yesterday sell for about 150. This is a good neck. I don't need hit though. Well, I mean, to replace this ring would be great. You can see I have not taken care of my lock. My mage is in a pretty similar state where I just like still using pretty shitty items. Like the thing is, it doesn't really benefit me to buy anything because I don't care about these characters. My goal is to just siphon gold from these runs and then send it all to EU so that I can then buy a bunch of items on my Noda mage is going to be the goal. So I have 1 geared mage that I can just, or maybe 2, that I can do speed runs on. You issued Phylactery but didn't see one yet. Yeah, 207 DFO, 102 dagger, kind of out of gold. Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't have a ton of gold either. I think I've already spent like, I probably just from like boosting characters and like getting geared up to start, like even just like get into raids, I've probably spent like 200k. I probably have another 200 or 300 after that right now. I don't know what, I have 130 on this account or 140 on this account. And I probably have another 100 or 150 on my other account on NA. It's like I don't have a ton of gold. So I'm just trying to siphon what I can. So it doesn't really benefit me to bid on anything. Winding sheet. I'm a regular in the oiler GDKP. Oh. Nice. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I never branched out from my guild's run because I was like, I don't really need gold for anything. I don't care. And then I have these characters on EU and I'm like, holy fuck, I wish I had gold right now. So that's one area where I kind of fucked up, but I also didn't know that my life was going to turn out this way and I was going to be trying to get into Noda speedruns for this expansion. So I'm out here with 3k gold. Dude, you're struggling if you're at 3k. Noda does her own runs and you get extra on you. Yeah, they do that. I've only done one Noda run because like both my priests that are 80 are in the Noda splits. So I have an 80 mage, which I've just kind of been ignoring because I just haven't had the time to where like I haven't been doing the horse forge, you know, the headless horseman and the soul forge, whatever. So it's like I'm lacking badges, I'm lacking tier. He's like 5k gear score, mostly PvP gear. I will work on him probably after BlizzCon and then start getting him into Noda GDKPs. And then, I mean, I know people who I can borrow gold from, so like that's fine. So it's just like, it's not a huge deal. It's just, there is a bit of a barrier for me to start buying gear. I probably need to soak. It's like I can buy like the cheap items from like the bosses we kill on normal or like the non-bis items. And then, you know, after maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, I can probably start like going in on like DFOs and phylacteries. You've heard Noda signed the big horse for 800k. I cannot confirm or deny that. Basically, I was told not to say anything, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm also going to... My Chipotle is now cold, because I kind of forgot about it, so... Don't mind me. All right, before we're done with this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, do we have any big tickets? Oh, Frostbinder Shredded Key, 42k to the Holy Paladin. Nice. I love it. I mean, it's a pretty solid amount even for that mount. Yeah. The funny thing about the mount to me is that like you could buy it right now for a lot of gold, or you could just like wait 8 weeks, 10 weeks until the buffs come out, like the 5, 10, 15% buff, and then it's really going to be free. Like there's going to be a lot of guilds that weren't killing it that are just going to absolutely stomp on that fight. And like we'll eventually get a 30% buff. Like that might not be for like 3 or 4 months, and probably pretty close to pre-patch for Kata, maybe. I don't know. I think at that point you could probably get it for like 150, 200k, if not cheaper. So I mean, I know that there are people who have millions and millions of gold, so they can just do whatever they want with it. But like, oh wait, whoops, we're not done. Even if I was in the market to buy one, I'd be like, I would just wait anyway. Just being like a money savvy. Oh, what's the word? That I'm frugal. That's the word. Frugal spender. This is a pretty cloak. What am I using? I think I have a 258. Yeah, not worth buying. I'm too cheap. Mounts are depreciating assets. Yeah, and I mean the other thing is you can just farm it in later expansions. Like, I guess Heroic Lich King's one thing. Like, in Kata, you'll definitely be able to solo like Tempest Keep for Alar. So it's probably not until Warlords. Or not Warlords, Mop. Or maybe the end of Kata, I don't know, till you could like solo Lich King. Because they don't have, there's no legacy stuff. It depends if they introduce legacy stuff. I mean, you could still get groups of probably like 7 to 10 people and farm it, but... I don't know what the scaling's like in Kata to know like how easy it would be to take a small group and go kill Lich King every week. But I mean, also with a 30% buff, and you're already doing crazy amounts of damage. Could be pretty easy. I'll say the Lich King mount's the only one I don't have on retail. I've like farmed most of the other raid mounts. That's the one I think I probably have like 100, 150 kills, and I was just like, I quit. I don't care anymore. But I also had like, no, I have to have more, because I had like 8 characters that I was doing it on per week. Because it's super easy to solo. Or it was. I mean, I'm sure it still is, but... What flask? Oh. I have the lesser flask of resistance because we were just doing Sindragosa. It's not a... It's not something I'll be using for any fights after. Never been a fan of GDKPs, despite most of them being good at clearing raids while comparing them to ordinary pugs. I mean, I like these because it's pretty much all guildies. Like, let's count. Everyone here. Not a guildie. So 1, not a guildie 2, not a guildie 3, not a guildie 4, not a guildie 5, not a guildie 6. So 6 of these people are not in welcome. Which basically means 6 of these people have not cleared at least 11 out of 12 heroic every week so far. So that's why I do these runs, because yeah, the payout's not great compared to like other GDKPs out there, but usually pretty good clears. Don't spend a ton of time wiping this up. Oh, this is interesting. We wanted to prog Blood Council Heroic. But this quest kind of makes it shitty to do that. But so this run's essentially a welcome run where we're all on our like 3rd or 4th alts. So it's like, it's chill. Also like the people I raid with all the time, so it's like I enjoy them. All right, let me put on a real flask. Yeah, I mean, these runs are smooth-ish. You know, there are GDKPs out there that do way better, but we're also like not trying to push the pace on alts that we're like you can tell based on how I play. Like I do not play AF all that much, you know. It's like a lot of other people are just like not that good at their alts, or not as good, obviously, as they are at their mains. You've been attending several alt pugs on Gehennis, and they all disband after Putricide. Really, after Putricide? Yeah, I mean, the Noda GDKPs, at least from what I've been reading in the Discord, seem like they've mostly all been clearing 8 out of 9 heroic, 8 or 9 heroic, but some of them doing 11 out of 12. I think they're starting Lich King prog in some. Oh, I guess we're pulling? Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm surprised it would be after Putricide. I feel like that's like... Yeah, he's even on like on normal for like a group. It's like if you're doing all normals, he's got to be one of the second or third hardest fights,
Dispel.
right? You're doing 10 to 11, yeah.
Dispel.
Yeah, I think like the good GDKPs are. It also benefits them. Like we're a guild group and we don't care about gold, which I guess maybe most GDKPs do. Or they know what's realistic. Like I think we have a pretty good idea. Like we're not gonna. We could have smashed our face against the wall for Syndrios or Heroic for like 2 hours tonight, but we just don't want to. We'd rather just like, whenever we try to kill it, like 2-shot it one night or something. All right, we're taking a second to look at the assignment page. Oh, I guess I should figure out where I'm standing. Blood Prince, I am spot 4. Nice, I get to stand close. Correction, disbanding after several wipes of Putricide. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, if you're disbanding after Putricide, that's like... I feel like you already got through one of the hard parts, you know? That may be 11, but if we see it's not going well, just call a boss off. It happened 1 to 2 times last week. Yeah. I think especially when you have like a consistent group, like your GDKP is probably like, I'm sure it's like whales or oilers, but like they know it's the same people every week. So it's like, you know how good they are and like what everyone's capable of. So also, you know, when the raid's like doing pretty poorly one week versus another. So I feel like that's like it's basically a guild group, right? As in, it's consistently recurring every week with mostly the same people. All right, I don't know what we're talking about. We're doing assignments. I think we're explaining things to the people who are like not in the guild. I'm gonna keep eating my Chipotle. Same roster most of the time. The Oilers being good players is hard to find, I would say. Maybe not, depending on the guild or on the server. But at least the people that we brought in who had a ton of gold were generally the worst players by far. We had one dude who on Yogg 0 was supposed to go in a portal. Did not go into a portal twice on 2 different wipes. Just didn't go into a portal. The third time we pulled the boss, we were like, okay, don't go into a portal. We gave someone else the assignment. Just stay out. Don't get too close to the Crusher tentacles. Just don't die. Immediately on the first portal spawn, he goes into a portal, and we're just like, dude, are you paying attention or what? The same guy couldn't use his like DSAC or AM to save his life on Alkalon. And then eventually we're just like, okay, we don't care how much gold you have. You're not coming to these runs. We've always prioed like good players who know the fights over like anybody who has like millions of gold. Yeah, I mean, that works. Right, you have the same people over and over again. I mean, Nax was so easy that, like, you could bring anybody to the raid. And it's like each raid, I guess ignoring TOGC, but it's like Oldwar and then ICC is like, they're each a step up. So it's like you really quickly figure out who are the good players and who aren't. Oh yeah, so the Oilers become regulars, and then they probably improve over the course of the year. What is the most anti-S-Priest encounter in ICC? I mean, Sindragosa is just anti-caster in general, but I want to say that's the most. Honestly, it might be Lich King. Shadow's not particularly good from a damage dealing perspective at any phase of the fight. I would say they're good for soaking phase 3. From a pure damage perspective, though, the fight's not particularly good for Shadow, but I mean, Shadow is really good at soaking phase 3. So I don't know if... Every other fight's pretty much single target, which wasn't good for Shadow until you get tier 10 4-piece, and then actually it's pretty good. Oh, we're going. Future side drops your Shadow Weaving stacks each transition. That's if you're doing normal. Normal future side sucks for Shadow for sure. If you're doing heroic though, you don't have that like paralyzing poison or whatever the thing is that he throws that stuns everybody for like 15 seconds. That doesn't exist. Oh, let me put this on relieved before. Well, he shouldn't die. Fuck it. The tear gas. Yeah, I'd say heroic future side is actually really good for Shadow. I would not say it's bad. I would say normal sucks, but I think that's true for most casters. Or really just probably everyone, because you... Ooh, the Ashen Verdict. Cool, I did it. Yeah, I don't know if any other fight is particularly bad. Future Side's one of the best because you have targets that live for a while in the slime so that you can multi-dot. And that's one of the biggest strengths to Shadow. Any fight where you have to go holy really sucks. No, I think Shadow's like on a tier list, like a spectrum. I think Shadow's like smack dab in the middle in terms of its usefulness. It's not bad on any fight, and it's pretty good on some for utility. Like on Blood Queen, the extra healing's nice, and the hymn is really nice. Hymning on any bad infests on Lich King is also really good, not just soaking. I think the bad fights would have just been anything that's pure single target before you get tier 10 4-piece, because that's where Shadow struggles the most. Its utility is fine, it doesn't have a ton, but there's a lot of AoE, or I'm sorry, a lot of healing that actually allows Shadow to excel as a class. Which Shaman spec is good? Gusto. Shamans are in an unfortunate spot where Enhance just falls over. LE just kind of falls over too. I don't really know much about Enhance and LE. We just meme on them for always like being floor POV. So like in our kill comp for Lich King now, we only have a resto. Green Dragon before because you heal. Yeah, exactly. Lots of moving during raw phase. I mean, raw phase, yeah, is kind of annoying. I'd say he's equally annoying for all the right. Let me pull up my assignment so I know where I'm standing. I'm like right here-ish. Yeah. I actually kind of need to pay attention in case my pet. Yeah, we're doing heroic. Yeah, I need to pay attention in case my pet has to do orbs. Can't wait for 0 to 5 Mind Blast to improve VE. Yeah, I did that today. It was actually pretty nice. Did I set a portal? I forget. Oh, I didn't. up a little bit. Bomb from right. So you're gonna cast this? What if he just doesn't
Switch.
cast this ability?
Switch.
Shadow boss
That's
active.
cool. I've never seen that before. He just didn't cast it. It's a vortex. You could commit kinetic bomb middle right. If I could speak. You broke the encounter? Yeah, apparently. That's kind of cool. It makes the fight a lot easier. Oh, I can't see anything. Which one?
Switch.
Got it.
Switch.
Flame boss active.
4,
Obviously my pet's sitting next to me.
four,
I'm intentionally like
Switch.
heavy side run.
Switch.
Shock boss active.
Spread.
I'm not where I should be, but that's fine. Yeah, I got it. Go get a Karoon. He's running.
Spread.
Just gonna move up. This is a fight where damage really doesn't matter. I think that's the most important thing to stress for like people where they're like freaking out at everything. It's like just play safe.
Switch.
Flame boss active.
Oh, right as I drained. The important thing is I need. Oh, that's a vortex. Vortex in the middle. Watch out. I just got blasted. I always love watching people get blasted by these single vortexes. I don't know why. I just find it so funny.
4,
That's bad. I'm just not gonna move. Oh. Okay. Now I'm the idiot who got
Stack
hit.
high. Stack high.
Switch.
Switch.
Shadow boss active.
Shadow bomb. I'm just moving. Fuck it, I can run. Demo Pet's got it. Damn, I'm so good. Crushed it. Playing with the ball. Yeah. I was just keeping an eye out on the bombs, really. I feel like I'm the most anti-warlock. Where it's like, instead of just trying to stand still and pump, I'm like looking out for other things. Easy one shot. Yeah, we had priest him after the kinetic bomb went off. I think the important thing is people just like, if you start running, like you're already low health, if you start running to try to get to the boss or something, oh, my pet died. You're just gonna take a bunch of stacks of the debuff and then get killed because you're running. So it's like people need to like not freak out. What did we get? Ooh, nice. We got the Shadow Silk Spindle. Hell yeah. Nice offhand. Love to see it. It's Biss. Panic mode active. Yeah, for sure. Kill Skull. Oh, that thing is not dying. Oh, maybe. There's no way I gotta stick with this. Why not? Oh, we killed him. Oh, he has a buff, right? Yeah, it's funny. It's like Blood Prince Council is a fight where either you wipe constantly to it or you one-shot it. It's like people either can do the mechanics or they just really suck at it. I think we've avoided it in splits and like GDKPs because it's the most like personal responsibility fight. Like it's not hard if you know what to do, but so many people just kind of freak out, see something's happening and start running all over the place, and they just go and hit somebody with something. But I think this raid's, I mean, it's easy to say this week 3. It'll probably be different week 10. I think it's my favorite raid so far. Old War I got sick of pretty quickly. Obviously TOGC and Nax weren't hard, so like those don't really qualify as fun raids in my opinion. But I feel like I enjoy this raid. I don't know, even in like these kind of demon runs, it's still kind of fun. Maybe because it's like, I don't know, I enjoy wiping to like mechanical failures and like, oh sorry, you just don't have enough DPS to beat the boss type of thing. Like, because mechanical failures you can fix, more DPS you really can't, at least that day. Okay, where am I standing? Am I even getting bit? Blood Queen. I am getting bit on the last one, tell ya. Drain Soul big time, baby. I'm standing in spot 4. So I'm standing like here, like in the middle. You like the mechanics, you hate Syndragosa? Yeah, Syndragosa sucks. I hate that fight with a passion. I take back everything I said about this raid being fun for Syndragosa. I will say it's kind of fun playing it on normal. Especially when I'm playing Shadow, because I just don't give a fuck about stacks and just disperse them. And like if you saw me like blow up the entire raid in that short, or like the stack high meme, I can actually do that on normal without like griefing.
2, 1, 1.
Alright, Azir, where are you supposed to be? You are supposed to be behind me. Yeah, and Council's my favorite, but it's not on Syndragosa. Yeah. I think Council's really fun when you have super high DPS and you kill it in like 2.5 minutes.
Mind gather.
Clear.
I don't know if I should have sent that there, but whatever. Like when you have a high DPS blood counselor group that knows what they're doing, like the Noda runs, for example, and you just fucking destroy them. It's actually a lot of fun. Just because like the fight falls over so fast. It's kind of insane. Who's biting me? Dented. I mean, you have your DPS on Noda levels. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I know that that's oversimplified, like saying that like, oh, when you have Noto DPS, it's fine. Obviously, it trivializes a lot of the mechanics. But I would say that basically that's what it takes for me to enjoy Council. Was kind of my point.
Fear incoming.
That's a spell, cool.
Spread.
Dude, my damage sucks on this guy. White pants. No, nobody's biting me. That's a lot of. Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Run out. Keep moving. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Dude, that thing hurts. You have two gamer gods. Yeah, I mean, if you have like really good players who can just like handle the important mechanics, it does trivialize a lot of the fight too. It's funny that in your GDKP you love it, or it's like you have good players, but like not in the guild raid. Yeah, and I mean that's kind of what we always aim for in these runs. Is like we don't, again, we just want people who are good at the game. We don't necessarily care about your how much gold you have or like your parse or anything. Like if people just like know what they're doing, it makes the fight so much better.
Fear incoming.
Just instantly do that. Dread, there's too many
Spread.
people. Shadow Ward. We're gonna lust soon. Kill me. Oh, sorry, not the button I wanted to hit. Whoops.
Target you.
Oh, I'm blasting. I think. I don't really know. Oh, my corruption fell off. Do I have 4 set? On my priest, yes. On this guy doesn't even have 2 set, so. Oh, people dying. I have 4 set on my priest. My warlock and mage, I just don't care about. They're not well maintained. I haven't been doing dailies. Oh, nice. Crimson Joker. Hell yeah. We've gotten some decent loot. This has been like a good. Come on, show me a BOE. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, this lock is still rocking 4-piece tier 9. I have 2-piece in my bags. I ran out of time before raid, and I wanted to get the crafted legs because I had a set that was gonna get me 400 DPS, and I ran out of time. I didn't gem or enchant anything, so. Oh, I see. I got it, girl party. I see you. Where's Future Tag? Still got Plague Wing. Firelands and Cat is pretty great. Sorry if you said that a while ago. I was looking at my assignments, which covers up YouTube chat. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard so many good things. And like Heroic Rag is obviously like a story in itself. Like 700-800 pulls to kill that boss. I'm so excited for Gata. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. I think if they do it right, like I think, you know, they've been on the fence of like hashtag no changes, hashtag some changes, like whatever. I would love if they just like went all out and just made all the changes that like make Kata a better expansion. I don't know if they know what that is, but just like they did their best to just like say, fuck the no changes thing. We're going to change everything that we think is bad so that people really enjoy this. Hashtag make changes to make the game good. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, the problem is that the classic team is so tiny. Like, I think there's a ton of things they want to do. They just can't do those things because I just don't think Blizzard supports the team for how they should. All right, he's following me. Or they just don't have enough people, enough devs. That's my own assumption. I honestly have no idea. But oh my god, I would love it if they just like were like, okay, people didn't like some things about this expansion. We're gonna change those things. And maybe do a few balance patches along the way because they gotta stop with this. Oh, we're just gonna put it on 4.35 and leave it like that for the entire expansion.
Are you ready?
What? Wait, what? Dude. I was always right there. I didn't move from that spot. The guy who was supposed to bite me said he couldn't find me. And like our assignments are basically like, oh, we have like, we tell each person where they should stand and then it's like, this is our bite order. But I'm like, I was standing in my spot. I think unironically, Kato with a few good changes would be better than Wrath. Yeah, I mean, Wrath isn't... I think Wrath is my favorite of the 3 classic expansions so far, but it's definitely not my favorite. Or it's not the best. I mean, I think I really enjoy... But like what I enjoy is probably not what the average classic player enjoys. Like I enjoy intricate DPS rotations. I enjoy mechanically challenging fights. Like, I didn't mind putting in 200 pulls on Lich King. It felt like a real Mythic raid, which is what I'm accustomed to, and I love that shit. Like, that sense of progress with your friends is so rewarding. Like, that's why, like, this was the first time for us Prog was really Prog. Like, we never killed Lich King until we killed it week 1. The Lithria assignment? Oh, yeah, you like that? That was my picture. So I made all the raid assignment pictures. Or, like, some people might have adjusted them. But yeah, I made this. I was just like, this is a stupid fight. We don't need an actual picture for it. So you just see my my amazing paint skills. I was a stud in 4th grade art class, let me tell you. The only thing that sucked were LFR giving really good loot. Yeah. LFR giving really good loot's stupid. I hope that doesn't exist. Knowing Blizzard, it probably still will. Also, Wrath had a lot of changes, so I don't think there are no changes. Well, yeah, they changed it to like hashtag some changes or something. But it's like, I just want them to do full-blown, we're going to make changes that we think makes the game better. It's like, I wish that they would do basically what old school RuneScape did. Where it's like, hey, we have these ideas for the game. Let us know if you don't like them. If you do like them, we'll make them. And if you don't, then we'll think about a way that we can do something different that you guys do like. I just feel like the devs aren't really vocal. They never have been with Blizzard. They just kind of do what they think is best, which a lot of time the player base is like, what the fuck are you doing? The only problem with Kata will be the difficulty. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Heroic Lich King is hard enough, but like, the thing is, Heroic Lich King took guild's 200 pulls, at least us. Hold on, sorry, I'm listening to what they're saying. Oh, we're just tossing the disease around. Heroic Lich King was about 200 pulls for us in TOGC gear. Which, I mean, it was meant to be killed with like weeks and weeks and weeks of ICC gear. The thing is, Heroic Rag took like 700 pulls. And I'm pretty sure that was like right when it launched, right? Like people didn't farm a ton of gear. Like I think it was like week 2 or 3 that it died, but people just put in a shit ton of pulls to kill it. Like it seems, based on that math, that the tuning is going to be a lot harder for Heroic Rag than it is for Lich King, which could be a rude awakening for some guilds. Like, I mean, it definitely won't take 700 pulls. Like, you know, strats already figured out. People have killed the boss. I should soulstone him so I don't get yelled at. But I mean, people already knew how to kill Lich King, and it still took a long time to practice. So I think it could definitely be a rude awakening. Yeah, some players are already beyond their difficulty level, that's for sure. Classic for so long has been the, oh, I just pop in with my friends, go kill some bosses, and, you know, I go home and, or I do whatever I want. It's never been something you have to put in time. It's not the mythic raid progression that people are used to in retail. So it's just such a different world of what Classic is about to become. You would love if they put Mythic Plus. Oh, fuck, sorry. They told me not to use my soulstone and I wasn't listening. God damn it, I can't win with this thing. It's rough now being a pugger in ICC. Yeah, I couldn't imagine pugging, to be honest.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Missing portal. Yep, I should totally have a portal down. I'm gonna just say fuck my DPS for a second and put this there. I'm all for it, like you have it grog with the average classic dad gamer. Oh yeah, for sure. The average classic gamer is not ready for what this classic game is about to become. Oh, I should be attacking
Help soak.
you.
Help soak.
I mean, the thing is, you know, it's funny. Some people really like pugging. I don't quite understand it. Preach, if you guys are familiar with Preach, who is like, you know, the big WoW streamer who like went to Final Fantasy 14 and then still revisits WoW on occasion, but pretty much like said like fuck the devs, they're ruining this game, I'm done.
Devils.
Red.
Sorry, 1 second.
Help soak. Help soak.
He's done tons of like YouTube series on like, this is what the pug life is. Why are you not in a guild? Here's how to find a good guild. And a lot of the responses are just like, red changing. Heavy side. And there's just so many people who just, they're just like, I don't want to find a guild. And it's like, okay. You don't want to find a guild, but you know how hard the game is. It's like a weird thing. Where it's like, kind of like stop complaining. And I'm not saying you're complaining, Rick. I'm just saying there's like, with people who generally do pug, there's this weird expectation that they should be able to do all the content and it shouldn't be hard, but like that's not really what the game is. And like a lot of content creators have been like, here's how to find a guild, here's why I enjoy my guild, and like stuff like that. Here's like how you know if a guild is toxic.
Help soak.
But yeah, I really feel like
Watch your step.
the people who are so accustomed to pugging really, like, if you haven't already, cat a pre-patch is going to be the time to like really find a guild.
Red ooze.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's close. Very shy guy. Is Cat a classic official? Like, yes and no. I mean, no, it's not.
Watch your step.
Holy fuck, these are... Why is this puddle so big? I like...
Green ooze.
I'm just gonna reapply mid-fight. Don't mind me.
Target you.
I will
Help
do...
soak.
Do I have it? Oh, I don't. Oh, wrong target.
Help soak.
Most people want to raid when they... Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good point. If you have
Watch your
an
step.
organized time to raid, and if you can't always make that. ICC is boss lockout as opposed to ID? No, I don't know. I thought it was... I think it's ID locked.
Watch your step.
I don't think it's boss locked. Yeah, my damage sucks. What am I missing? Oh.
Green.
Green? Way too early.
Help soak. Help soak. Help soak. Watch your step.
Range watch Q. Nice. Bam! Drain.
Watch your step.
Q, watch out. Man, this fight kind of sucks as app. Gonna overwrite all my dots. Probably not the right thing to do, but just so that I can drain.
Watch your step. Target you.
Oh fuck, plague. Birdie is plague.
Watch your step.
Q, range watch out. We're gonna one-shot this? Cool. Easy. Easy kill. Hopefully we'll start running them again. We do weekly pug and TOGC and Aldor, 3 to 4 guilds working together and bringing alts. Oh, that's kind of cool. How did my Fell Hunter die? Oh, I do think Mythic Plus would be cool. It feels like they're going to stick with this Gamma thing. Alpha, Beta. Oh, we have Trash back. Interesting. I think Mythic Plus would be really cool. I love Mythic Plus. As like a... I don't like doing it every day, but I think it's a nice addition to the game personally. You waste more time pugging in ICC, forming groups, having bad raids, just waste hours. Yeah. I mean, the thing that sucks about a pug is you can always have people come in for a wipe or two, then they come in, you wipe once or twice, they leave, you have to refill. Then it's just like you have this constant churn and cycle of like you wipe once or twice, people leave, you find new people. You wipe, they leave, you find new people. You don't have this like commitment from the people where it's like, okay, we're going to put in 5 wipes to this. If we don't get it, we'll go to normal and then so forth. Yeah, I like Putricide on my Shadow Priest. On Aff, it kind of sucks. Just Drain Soul just kind of sucks as an ability. Like, it does a shit ton of damage, but you have to just stand still and turret, which feels kind of bad. But most retail players do Mythic Plus all day. Yeah, I mean, I think Mythic Plus is a fun alternative. Like, I think the nice thing is, like, it allows you to do content every day. It's like there's always something to keep doing. Like the thing that kind of sucks if you don't have a ton of characters is like once you're done raiding for the week, there's nothing to do, really. But like with Mythic Plus, you can keep going infinitely. You can keep pushing. You can farm for any items you want, or it's like I don't know. I enjoy the ability to just keep playing if you want to, and there's always not always something to work towards, but generally there is. App just feels so slow. Yeah, I'd say app definitely feels slow.
Avoid.
I think it's mainly the difference. They have one more dot to maintain, and it's Shadow Bolt versus Mind Flay. Mind Flay is so much faster, especially with tier 10 4-piece. I can say the majority of pugs barely get past future side normal. Yeah, I could see that. Because of how ICC is the first rate that requires everybody to pull their own. Yeah, for sure. ICC totally requires everybody to know the mechanics and do everything right. Mind Flay over Shadow Bolt, agree. Totally agree. I never played WoW until Dragonflight, but Enhancement Shaman feels amazing in retail. Yeah, I don't know. I've only played Warlock and Shadow Priest in Dragonflight. I played Warlock Season 1, and then Season 2 I played Shadow Priest, but I haven't played in like 4 months probably. Retail, I feel like they do a really good job of making, well, not always, but lots of times the specs feel rewarding and engaging and have fun rotations and like difficult things to min-max, but can be easy to just kind of pick up. Yeah, Shadow Bolt's a hard cast. Mind Flay you can stop after a tick or two, for sure. I really do like the channel. Like, there's a big difference between Drain Soul versus Mind Flay for channeled spells. Like, the fact that the Drain Soul ticks are like 2 seconds apart or something stupid, it's just like, it feels so bad to channel. I don't like replacing Mind Flay with Mind Spike in retail. Yeah, I don't like that either. The problem is it's simmed like 2% higher DPS, so it's like you could still use Mind Flay, but you're just hurting your DPS. So like when I did Mythic Plus, I just plugged up the plus 15s to get my Keystone Master or whatever. I was playing the Mind Spike build. That was before, I know they nerfed some things. Again, this was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. But yeah, I mean, these are all reasons why I love Shadow. Even in like TBC, it's like Shadow's, you know, a shell of itself compared to Wrath. But it's a lot of fun. It's just like, I just enjoy the core rotation, and it never really changes. Like, it's always maintain your dash, cast Mind Flay, and they always just add more things in the expansions. Yep. What am I doing? I love saying yes to something where I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about. Spot 3. Okay, that's not actually far, but sure. I see. I get that it's more DPS, it just feels bad. Yeah, for sure, totally agree. I'm a DPS whore. I will do what it takes to maximize my DPS. So, well, it depends on the class anyway. Like again, Shadow, or for Shadow Priest, of course. For like Mage and Warlock, I don't care. Mage and Warlock and Wrath. I mained Warlock for season 1 of Dragonflight. I played Demo, it was fun. You main Affliction and Drain Soul feels so nice during Bloodlust / Pot. Oh yeah, for sure. Feels so bad without it. I agree. Big numbers are fun, yeah. I mean, Drain Soul ticks for 20k are really cool. It's really unfortunate Drain Soul gets treated as a dot, I think, so it doesn't crit. It's like the same problem Mind Flay had in TBC. Oh, see you, girl party. Sorry if I missed that. And you already left. But thanks for hanging out.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Beware.
Then what? I think they're on par. I think Syndragosa is about 40. I think we had 20 one night and then like around 15 the next. So maybe it was like a little bit under. Oh, that could explain it too.
Beware.
We're talking about how many wipes. Like we're like, oh, we think we wiped less on Syndra than we did on like Iron Council and Yogg 0. It's probably close. They tried to make Mind Spike work in MoP and then changed it later in the expansion. They even brought it back in Legion at one point and then got rid of it. I think it was just during like a pre-patch, or not pre-patch, a PTR. PTR for like one of the patches for like 7.1 or 7.2 or something. And then people are like, no, this sucks, and they got rid of it.
Beware.
We're pumping. I'll say doing this fight on normal versus really doing any fight on normal when you're so used to doing it on heroic is like, it's just so jarring, the difference. Everything just dies so fast.
Spirit.
Oh my god. One of the mages just pulled threats on like the Shambler or the ghouls or something, and our raid leader was like, why are you attacking my moms?
Spirit.
They tried to, it was real bummer they gave you an extra dot as a last talent,
Wait.
but it was way worse damage. Oh yeah, that's sad. It sucks when they just don't balance things and like something that could be fun is just like way underpowered, so it's like you can't really use it.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Oh fuck, I'm a warlock. I'm just gonna stay in for right now. I fucked up. I forgot I'm a warlock. I should like that. If I on 3.
3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Run out.
I did it. I dropped the portal. I'm fulfilling my warlock duty. It's the clueless guys that make the raid fun.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Defy on 3.
3, 2, 1.
After Valks, right after Valks. Where's my pet?
Defile.
Rise. I should attack. Why are these not being stunned or slowed?
Beware.
That's not even gonna get off. Defy on 3.
Beware.
2, 1. Defile.
Fender. Okay, sure. That works.
3, 2,
Valks. Oh, he's already 43%. Slow them.
Beware.
Slow squares, slow squares.
4,
Defile.
3, 2,
Never mind.
1. Transition.
Jump.
Jump.
This is a late jump.
Spirit.
This is again why I like playing in these splits or these GDKPs, because like I'm totally fucking up on what I'm supposed to be doing, or just like on how good I could be playing, but like doesn't really matter. Kill spheres. Mages.
Spirit.
You can use your pet. Demo pet's good on them.
Spirit. Quake.
Get a tick. Cool.
Vile spirits.
Oh, nice. I don't have to soak. It's always fun. Defy on 3.
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Defile.
Kind of ender it.
Vile spirits.
Spirits. Someone soak? Oh, he did. Cool. Defy on 3.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Defile.
Lyria. Hey, you just got your first Lich King kill? Hell yeah. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Mace dropped and went to a chicken. Oh, that feels so bad.
4,
3,
Defy on 3.
2,
2,
1.
1.
Defile.
Oh. I'm gonna suck. I'll boots after this next tick. I'm sucking. Don't kill me. Or do. I don't really care. But hey, congrats. That's like, is your chicken a pumper? That's gotta feel bad. He's a nice guy. Oh no. That's so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm assuming you're talking about Heroic, right? Oh, you're talking about normal. I see, I see. I thought you were talking about Heroic. Okay. That's okay, because the mace is 271. You're a dad guild. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, well, I mean, hey, still, congratulations. It is like a difficult fight still on normal. There's like a lot of coordination that's required. So for a dad guild, it's like there's a lot going on. But I will say, you'd rather get one of the 270 if you're doing any fights on Heroic, like Marrowgar, for example, you'd rather get like the Frozen Bone Spike. The 277 staff Dying Light is probably better than getting the 271 staff with an offhand, or I'm sorry, the 271 weapon with an offhand. What weapon do you have right now? Oh, I see. You're made to swap from Holy, so you have Valinir. Yeah, I mean, the 271 would have been an upgrade for you, so that's unfortunate, but, you know, it's okay. It gives you an opportunity to get a better weapon. The thing is, there are some weapons that if you get, you're like, okay, by getting this, it means I'm not going to get a better weapon until, like a really high quality item drop. So it's like you could have, like, by getting a 271, it's really unlikely you're going to get a 277, at least in my opinion, as someone who's on a loot council. So for you, it's probably better that you could get a 277 dagger or staff. But it does look really cool, so there is that. Spell armor. We lessen? Oh, there we go. I'm sucking. Yeah, no, that's an accomplishment for sure. Was it looking bleak? That's kind of what happened to us on Heroic, though, which is funny. We were barely making it into phase 3 on our kill, and then somehow the stars aligned. Hey, we got a mace too. The stars aligned, and we just like brought him from like barely getting it into phase 3 to just killing him. Yeah, the heroic version of Dying Light is good. Melee the tombs on Syndra for mana. I had the heroic version of Dying Light on my EU priest, and then today I just got the 284 staff off of heroic Lich King, which was pretty cool. Got some really good loot on my EU priest. I got that in the Ring of Rapid Ascent today, 277. So this ring and then 284 staff, which is like pretty close. It's like 150 DPS worse than full bis or true bis. It is a Pog offhand. It's the poggiest of offhands. Pogging. Ah. No. Is that not the sound of yours? Now it's an Old War to get our last Val. Oh my god, you're still doing Old War for Valeniers? No, don't do that. Go get like a Trauma. The 270 or the deserved that ring and staff for off healing Lich King, to be honest. It's not my choice. Dude, if we were still doing Old War, I would G quit. I'd be like, I don't care that I'm an officer. I don't care that you guys have trusted the duties of this guild to me. I am not fucking running Old War for anybody in this guild. But thanks, Girl Party. I worked really hard on my healing. Yo, I want to check out my mana. Oh wait, that's not classic. I guess here, let me do this so we can actually see loot, see the bids. I want to see what my mana looks like, because like my mana was so chill the entire time. Or not that. Whoops, resources. All friendlies, hand space. Mana. Yeah, do you see my mana? I barely got to 50%. Where like, if we go look at my other kills, we can do the same character from the week before. I died on this one, so my part sucks, but like, resources, mana. Big difference here versus this, you know? So funny. Man. You know, healing gear on Lich King is this. That's all I gotta say. I wonder, I should sim how much DPS this set is. Actually, I can do that pretty easily. I should see how much damage I lost. Let me log on to my EU priest and export it to I can export it to WoW Sims and see how much damage I actually lost. I mean, it's probably like 3 to 4K. But I feel like I typed in my. So you're saying we should use healing gear? Oh man, which friend did I just start? I'm not buying anything. I have 24. Okay, maybe. I mean, that's so cheap. Let's bump that guy up. Okay, let's go to the sim. Oh. That's the wrong tab. Okay, so this is Pants Horde. I haven't updated his gear, so this is still the gear that I was using on the fight. So normally Sim's at 13.2k. Let me put on my disc gear and export this. Import add-on. Okay, it's not as much as I thought. I still lost 2.6k DPS. I mean, not. I thought it was going to be between 9 and 10k. But I mean, there's a big difference in gear. That's pretty funny. So does that mean I can just add 2.6k to my parse and that's what I would have done? Definitely not, but probably would have been a decent parse. I mean, 7.3k. Or wait, no. It was 6.9. Yeah, or no. Yeah, 6.9. Why the frick do I sim 800 higher than you? What eye level are my tier pieces? Oh, and have I been doing log reviews? I haven't been, just because raids have been taking up so much more time. Let me rephrase that. We can definitely bring back log reviews. I've just been so busy that I just, to be honest, haven't wanted to do them. Between getting my characters ready for Noda and just like all the raiding I've done the last 2-3 weeks, I've just been so tired. Like my schedule has been like wake up, make coffee, start raiding for Noda, or start gearing a character for Noda, take a quick break for food, start raiding for welcome, eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, repeat. I've been doing that for like 3 weeks straight. So, ooh, I should have so unusable. Crypt Maker went for 51k. Nice. Oh wait, sorry. Why do I sim 900 or 800 DPS higher? Let me pull up my gear. Oh, this is the wrong tab, but whatever. Here, Pants Horde. What do I have? I have 260. I have all 264 tier except this one's 251. Muradins and Flare. Rune Signet of the Kirantor. I mean, I will say my sim is now, instead of being this, is now this and this. A casual 300 DPS upgrade. I actually thought it was gonna be more. 350. I mean, but I have all pretty good pieces. Everything's 264 plus minus the Petrified Ivy Sprig. I mean, obviously in Flare. Oh, this is also a 2.5 minute sim. So the reason I sim higher could be it is this. Your full 251. Yeah, I think the tier tokens are anywhere from 100 to 150 DPS for each upgrade. So from like 251 to 264 and then 264 to 277 are all about, depending on the piece, 100 to 150 DPS, and depending on like what other complementary pieces you have around it. Like the more gear you have, the more of an increase it is, because like the harder you scale. So I mean, those 3 pieces alone are about 300, I guess, maybe more. Could be again 300 to 400. Neck weapon and ring is better for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, neck I got lucky with in 10 man, and then obviously the ring and the weapon are really good. Oh my god, did this really just sell for 6k? Oh, I would have bid on that too. I got lucky because I would have bid. Yes. People are like, we didn't bid on this because we didn't know. Yeah, 251 plus the 3 pieces. Yeah, that definitely adds up to. I can take 150. Helping out our loot master over here. Ninjaing it, guys. I'm not. He's a big boy. The big boy DPS. I think that's what he's saying. Oh, 76k. That's pretty solid for the offhand. Conqueror. Where's the other Conqueror? Bit this one up a bit. Dude, Conqueror tier just like doesn't exist. This is a big one. Wait, this is small. Oh no, that's a heroic. I lied. I don't even have any 264s. I'd have to buy. Royal Scepter for 10k. This is a pretty sweet loot. This is the best loot we've seen. Probably in an overall GDKP for ICC. And again, I'm not buying anything. I'm just taking all the gold I can get, moving it to EU, and then trying to get isn't it your gold that he's using, or does he have his own now? Am I gonna get this for 19k? I can't even use it, which is the funny thing. Okay. Sorry if this has been asked, but are you removing any points? Yeah, so when you get, oh, I guess I'm on my lock. Hold on, wait, I have my other priest. Oh wait, I just logged out. 1 second, let me bring up my other priest. Yeah, so when you get 4-piece, you can drop your 5 points and improve Mind Blast. I'll show you what I did. I don't know that there's really a good answer. And I'll explain what I mean by that. 67k on the neck. Doesn't. So here's what I did on this character. So I dropped Improved Mind Blast. I filled out Improved VE and Focus Mind. I still had 2 points left. I think, you know, maxing out these, I think is just the best thing to do. With your final 2 points, there's a few things you can choose to do. You can put it back into Improved Mind Blast. You can get Threat Reduction, which doesn't really do anything. Improved Psychic Stream doesn't really do anything. There's Psychic Horror. Most enemies are immune to it, so it doesn't really, because it's a Horrify or a Terrify or whatever, it's not an actual stun. So there's not really anything good in the Shadow Tree to do. I put mine into Unbreakable Will. Now, there's not really a ton of stun, fear, and silences in the raid. There's a few, but really the fears, you're going to be fear warded probably. There's not really stuns. There's disorients, which are different, unlike Festergut, for example. And then silences don't really happen. I just couldn't really see a better spot for these points. My thought was, you know, if somebody gets MC'd on Lady Death Whisper and they like interrupt you or they stun you or something, it could have some value there. Improve Power Ward Shield doesn't do anything because you really shouldn't be casting it. This gives you a focus casting effect if you get crit on by a melee, which again isn't useful. It reduces the threat generated by holy spells. Essentially, filling out these two is really good, but then you have 2 points that you can kind of put wherever. So there's not like a ton. Unfortunately, we don't have any more DPS talents to gain. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do with them. Ooh, the Blood Queen's Crimson Choker went for 77k. That's pretty solid. So I hope that helped. I think the hard thing with Shadow is that like even unless you go the full Enlightenment spec, which is like when you go down further in the disc tree, there's just no good spot to put those extra points from improved Mind Blast. And the thing is, Mind Blast is still worth casting at some points. There are Weakauras that this Mind Blast right here, if I go into my Weakaura, hold on, let me see if it works. See how it says it's glowing red and it says don't use? It has math in it with the tier 10 4-piece that will tell you when you want to cast Mind Blast and when you don't based upon your stats. So there are certain stat thresholds where Mind Flay is more DPS than Mind Blast and it will tell you when. So it's mainly going to be during Lust or during Trinket procs. Basically when you're just sitting at your base spell power is when you're not going to be above that threshold. So having a Weakaura that tracks that just so that you know when to and when not to cast it's really helpful. And it also glows blue when you should cast just to reapply replenishment. So this Weakaura is pretty cool. Yeah, so I don't think I think 2 points in improved Mind Blast could actually just be good. That's why it's like I don't really think I'm getting much value. I might move these to improved Mind Blast, honestly. I don't know that I'm really getting value out of these 2 points. It was right before raid and I didn't have a ton of time to think about it, so I just put them there. I was like, screw it. But I don't think I really got value out of that. Do I have a link? Yes. Oh, Junker, thank you. It's in that sheet. It's the Fojji edit of the Priest Weakaura. So it's an edited version of Fojji's, which is pretty cool. What do I think of Dante's rotation helper thing? I don't know if I've seen that, to be honest. Does it just tell you what spell to cast next? Actually, I might have seen this. I just don't quite remember it. Oh, this went up to 30k. It was just a 13. What happened? And yeah, I mean, I think that's cool. I don't think it's necessary for someone like me, but I think, just to learn the rotation and get better at it, sure. I guess I don't know the logic behind it, so I can't really comment on whether I think it's good or not. But if it's something that other Shadow Priests are recommending and talking about from the Shadow Priest Discord, then I'm sure, I'm sure there are people who know what they're talking about, and the people who know what they're talking about would probably tell people if it was bad. So I think if it's being publicly promoted in the Shadow Priest Discord, then it's probably pretty good. I think the guys in there are really smart, and ladies, everybody in there. Good crew. I can take 15k. Really, being the guy dealing with the gold, it's got to be so annoying with the gold cap being so low. I feel this will be a pretty good payout. This might be the highest payout in Welcome GDKP history, which is not a lot. I think our highest is probably 27k in one of our recent ICCs, but gotta get ready for the horse conversion. 29k Vank token. Do we have that many Vank people in here? I guess we have 3 mages, 2 druids. You don't take gold, you have a sheet and at the end people. Oh. That's probably a smarter way to do it. You just have people pay the balance. It's like your cut is 40k, but you owe 70, so you pay 30k to the loot master or whoever. That's actually a really smart way to do it. I will recommend that for our next raids. I'm tired. This was a pretty good raid compared to our GDKP yesterday. Do one shot, future side, and blood council. I didn't think none of us really expected that was going to happen. Where is the sign up for these GDKPs? No, it's not in bed. We have our own Discord. I can share it with you. I can't guarantee you'll get into a raid. Like, this raid is primarily welcome raiders. I counted before and there's 6 non-welcome people. So like, it's pretty tough to get in because we basically take people we know who know the mechanics and stuff. I can still invite you, but again, I don't make the roster, so I can't guarantee anything. Where's the invite people? There we go. Wait. Hold on one second. What's our cut? 36K. That's pretty solid. So that's our welcome GDKP Discord. Yeah, no problem. Chill of the Throne. What, he gave me 150? Yeah, he gave me 150. He spent 39 gold today. Pretty solid. Easy 36K. So many mailboxes. I'm just waiting for him to need the gold that he gave me before I try to get my cut. Was it Rise? Which character? Oh, Rise 2. All right, well, we are done. Is the gold back? I'm gonna stop the stream at least once I get my gold, and then I'll think about start doing log reviews into the raids for like the shorter raids, so like the Noda raids that are pretty quick. Can definitely start adding in log reviews after that. I haven't looked at any logs in ICC to be honest, so like good night girl party. So that's something that I need to start evaluating for myself because I don't even know, you know, I haven't even made a parsing video yet, so still a lot of work to do there. But yeah, I think that's something we can definitely start doing. Thanks. That's I you know, I like the cozy stream. I like to not take things too seriously, you know. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. End the stream here. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night, and then another Wednesday will be similar. Where it's like I have a Noda raid and then a little break and then a welcome raid, and then it's BlizzCon, so I won't be streaming for like 5 days because I'll be at BlizzCon. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna take my 36K and try to transfer it to EU now. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.